All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. Sorry, I'm trying to get my phone set up. Oh man, what's up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. My name is Tank Kramer, Brian Grizzly over here, and Brand Man should be joining us shortly. But man,
It's so funny. You guys are talking stuff, and we're looking at the stuff. And look, what happens is, when we're not doing the show, we're friends. So, especially as me and Taking It Back, I like to talk to him just about stuff. Like and we kind of get lost in conversations and having a good time. But that's why it's fun to watch with us because we actually enjoy talking to each other. So that's why I just want to let you guys know what was going on. Like the problem is we'll both say, "Oh yeah, we got to hurry up," and then he'll say something, and then I'm like asking some details about it, even though we both know we need to hurry up. We just can't help it. I want to know, yeah. So that's kind of what's going on.
It happened the other day in person. You dropped off some stuff at my job, and you're like, "Oh, I gotta go," and then like 10 minutes later. Talking.
I look at the camera and I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot." I gotta go. But, but isn't that what you want though? You want to be able to enjoy the conversations that you have.
Yeah,
I say we do.
Yeah, for sure. It just sucks. Is like as you get older, you get less time to like really to hang out with like friends. And it's just life. It's just life. Like I used to like practically live at some of my friends' house, now it's like if I can see them every 3 months, that's a win. So no, it's all about understanding and knowing,
And everyone has their lives, and it's hard to do that, and it's hard when you pour into your family. It's hard doing that and then doing what you really want to do too. And not that you don't want to spend time with your family, it's just that's not just a me thing, it's a we thing, and that has to take precedent, and anyone who's your friend kind of has to understand that.
Yeah like I said, I'm out of all my friends growing up with, I was the last one to have kids. Like I like earlier, some of my friends, like their kids are like 21, one's like a senior in high school, one already graduated high school, so it's like I'm like, I got a 3-year-old. They're like, oh, I remember those days. So like, you understand, and I always, me being the single guy with no kids, I always like loved hanging out with them and having their kids, go do stuff and, having them come over and do s'mores. And we did like movie nights and just so I can hang out with my friend and give something for the kids to do, so, you have to understand, growing up, but you still try to make some time. I always try to, we always try to like get together every few months and get breakfast and stuff like that. But yeah.
Not nearly as much as we used to, but just
I tell these people every day, like all day, every day. Now it's like if I can text them once a day, that'd be a win.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just saying we're I don't know. We enjoy each other's company. That's all I'm saying, guys.
Yeah.
Just like we enjoy being with you guys. I mean,
exactly. That's why I like coming in, hanging out with you guys, because that's why sometimes towards the end of the show we got to rush. We're like, oh shit, we got to talk about this. Because like we wind up doing the same thing with you guys in chat, hanging out for like an hour and a half. We're like, oh shit, that was only supposed to be like 30 minutes. Man. Yeah, I miss making s'mores. Yeah, dude. Hopefully the summer should be a good summer to do it.
I'm putting a patio together because I built this house, so I'm going. My backyard I haven't had a neighbor in my life for 15 years now, but so my backyard I'm going to put like a little like fireplace around so we can sit around and be outside. And as I said, there's a marsh behind my house and there's a lake on the other side of that, so just be outside and start to take it, have some fun and put some tables out there and do stuff. So when fireworks and stuff like that, we're gonna have that together. But I'm just trying to get all that stuff together, and it's cost a lot of money, and effing taxes come Wednesday. So I know all you guys get tax money tax back. I pay taxes every freaking quarter I have to pay extra taxes. And even if
That
I pay
sucks.
taxes on the 15th, I got to pay more taxes because it's never enough. So what? I know you sound like I'm complaining about nothing, but trust me, it sucks.
Yeah. You sound really loud, Brandon.
I do?
Yeah.
What the hell is that all about? Hang on.
Yeah. Usually it's like the opposite, but right now it's like, oh, sound good.
I feel like I can hear what you're thinking.
I do. So I do have two kids. So I have a 3.5-ish and a 1.5-ish. Well, he's probably he's about a little bit, but
It's almost 2. And
he's almost 2.
When Lucas is not 4, so yeah. So I guess 3.5 definitely for Lucas. Man.
Yeah, that's I kind of been saying, but yeah, like oh my god, man! Like before I put him to bed today, it was just, man, it was just like them just chasing each other. I was like, what are you doing? You know, and like I had to stop them at one point because like they were like literally like holding on to each other, just rolling on the floor. I'm like, man, when you guys are gonna bang your head on the hard ass floor? And just laughing like a little maniac. And it was like, you're choking him, and he's still laughing. I was like,
see, that's why I couldn't have sons, because I'd be like, put him in the sleeper hold it, lock it in.
His arm don't bend that way, man. His arm don't bend that way. Let go. That's why. So I don't know if anybody, if you had kids, you probably, even if you didn't have kids, you probably know who Bluey is, because it's just so big right now. But Bluey, Bluey, somebody said it only works because it's 2 girls.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a boy and a girl, God forbid 2 boys, like it wouldn't be like, oh, imagine play, time, grandma time. It would be like, from the top of the way. Stop, shoot this way. I'm at that point now because he's going, potty on his own now. So he's just constantly whipping it out. I'm like, bro, put your penis away. He comes running out of the bathroom naked. I was like, why are your pants off? So if Bluey was 2 boys, it would just be like, stop choking him. Yeah, like Bluey only works with 2 girls, like 100%. Oh man, funny. But I found that funny.
We're gonna have to go through your comments. We're going to go through them quickly because I actually want to watch a couple of these trailers that I pulled up, and then we have 3 shows to talk about. And I know all you guys want to talk about them because Invincible was good, but wasn't great. I think Daredevil's ending was phenomenal, and the boys, dude, that first episode, I was like, what the fuck? This is what we're going to get for this season. It's going to be nuts.
Yeah. I was kind of like glad what they did with Invincible because I was worried they were going to just focus on just him healing all episode, and they brought in all the other stuff going on, the war, and I like where it ended. I like where it ended. But I saw on Twitter, so Perk Minded, I know a lot of you guys, probably seen him in chat, and he said something. And he goes, "Oh, this dude has no aura, and he's the main bad guy." I was like, "We haven't even seen him yet, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Like, he's just been like." There, we haven't seen him yet. Like,
but there's a lot of complaints about Thrag and the way he looks. I saw one person say he looked like a little baby. He just looks unappealing to the eye, and I think that's what people are complaining about. They have no idea what's about to hit them. They don't know, no clue what's about.
There's a reason. There's a reason why Conquest was like. He's like, I failed you. Just kill me, bro. And he's like, no, And that's why. I love like Lee Pace being the voice because Lee Pace, he does a good combination of like Ronin, when you do Ronin and just like a very like chill bad guy, But we haven't seen him. That's why I was like, we haven't seen him yet, man. There's a reason why everyone's afraid of him,
and that's the reason why that one guy who betrayed them said. I know what you did. You're still going to lose.
You're going to lose. Yeah. That's why it's like, we haven't got to him yet. But I enjoyed where it ended, and I think next episode we might get just a full Thrag episode because we need to get a lot of his backstory because we need to understand why he is the way he is.
You don't think that they're going to be a little bit more Earth consequences? I think there's going to be some mark because we basically didn't get much Mark at all.
No,
You
no,
know?
it was definitely like that whole storyline was Oliver and Nolan, them connecting, I mean it was almost like everything was pulled right from the comic, man. Like almost everything. Like they didn't change much.
It felt good. I'm not saying that the last episode was almost perfect, right? This one felt good and I liked it, but it didn't have a lot of action.
Yeah, they're not to like the very, very end, Yeah. But yeah, we'll get into that fully. But I'm just gonna run real quick. So for now saying what's good.
What up,
that
Fernando?
Punisher trailer, which we're gonna watch.
Yep, got that.
Ace. What's up, Ace? Talking about that GTF.
St. Louis. Dude, I just saw episode 1. There's crazy stuff going on. There's murder going on. It's crazy.
Well, we had Tigo Neal. Apologies, I deleted my post as one of the one under the post about the box office was more vague and not as slippery, not as slippery as a post as the one I fired without double checking. No worries, man.
Not worried about it. I understand you do what you gotta do. I mean, you read it. I feel like the fact that you take ownership in what you're talking about, that's always the best part.
Yeah. Yep. That's why Collector said, hey, Sport Kings, are you running late? we're laughing, yeah. And then he's just like, they're probably having a bad conversation. Yeah. We were talking a little bit.
It's so funny because I did want to tell you guys, this is probably the best comic I had all week.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I wasn't sure if I was gonna pick it up or not.
It was very. I didn't pick it up, and then my comic book guy grabbed it and said, "No, Brian, you have to watch it. You have to read it. You have to."
Okay.
So I liked it. I liked it a lot. Yeah, a lot of good twists.
I really haven't read anything.
You're gonna enjoy this one.
Yeah. Because I read Dork like right away, and I haven't had a chance to read it. So, but I guess it was on my pull list, and I pulled it off. Oh, damn! I didn't even know they were doing a crossover.
Oh yeah, this is number
cool.
2. No, it's number 1. This is number 1. I have 2 of them. I haven't read Green Lantern yet.
I haven't read Green Lantern yet. Although I am a little more excited to read that one. That's a cool cover. That's cool art.
Awesome. I grabbed this one, the Dork.
Yeah, that's the one I wanted, and then he ordered it, but it didn't come in. So
really?
He's like, it should be in the shipment that he's getting either today or tomorrow. So usually I'll just pick it up next week.
Yeah, just let me know if you get it because I could grab another one easily.
But and I picked up my Daredevil stuff from last week, and I got just one blind bag, right? So I picked up 2 covers. I picked up the main cover, which was a cool cover, and I picked up another cover which I liked, which is him like on the roof looking over. So I got a blind bag. Tell me why? Out of all the different covers I could have got, I got a double. I was like, you son of a like. I picked up the 2 that I liked, and then a blind bag, and then the blind bag gave me one. So, yeah, next time we do a giveaway with stuff, I'll throw this in with somebody. So, yeah, I was just like, but this was a good issue. It was a good issue. I just setting things up pretty good.
I like the way they've been doing Daredevil. I've been reading some of the older stuff. I've been to Brandon understands. I went to First Aid Comics and grabbed a lot of stuff that they had. I actually grabbed this is the king size Daredevil number 4, which is the one with Black Panther with T'Challa. I was reading that. I was like, man, this is fucking good. Yeah, just stuff like I like things that I think that's from 1976. King size. Yeah, so good. I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah. It's just, man, because I know we want to do a comic book show kind of thing when we've been talking about for a while, and I've been more into like comic book social media, and I just feel, man, it's so toxic right now. The thing that was going on with Blurred Without Fear and was it Comics Explained?
Yeah, Comics Explained.
There's that thing going on now. The whole thing with Rob Liefeld, I was like, man, it's such like a small community, and everyone's just fucking bitching about everything, you know. And I was like,
I believe a lot of this is because people love their comic books, but they also everyone who's reading comic books are very much on the YouTube, right? And they're, in YouTube, you hate on something, gets you more views. The more you hate, the more views you get, and I think it's toxic, and I think that's part of the problem.
Yeah. So it's just like it's so annoying. You can see it online, because they're talking about like older Daredevil versus this newer stuff and blah blah blah, and Rob Liefeld talking about like was it Michael Bendis, like, oh, he just ripped off blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's annoying, but yeah. All right. I think I got about everybody. I got Delta Dan, I got Sheed, I got Danny. What's up, Danny?
What up, Danny?
We got Tony in the house.
What up, Tony? What's up?
Yeah. Like I said, I'm just kind of skipping around right now just so we can get into the actual stuff. We got Akers. What's up? The drama was great. That's what I heard. Everyone's saying and I found out. I had somebody in our Discord group. I'm like, just ruin it. Just tell me what the secret was. So, but yeah. But everyone I heard said like that might be Zendaya's best acting she's ever done.
It's funny because I think she's been good a lot.
Yeah. Like I didn't love Challengers as much as other people loved it. I liked it. But I thought she was really good as an actor. I mean, she wasn't like, her character wasn't a good guy by any means, but like her with what she did with that character, I thought was pretty well done. Yeah. Comics people are toxic on YouTube. Yeah. It's like, just
for no reason though. It's not. We're not a really big community. So why are we so toxic? It doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want to let certain things go. Like if somebody's racist or does some like really like messed up shit, like you should call them out on it. But like, I don't know. I feel like there's bigger things we should be, fighting for rather than fighting against each other. Yeah. So that's just me. We got Travis in the house. What's up?
What up, Travis?
Super chat. He says, awesome. Good afternoon, everyone. Going off topic, what's a page to screen change you loved and thought was better than the comic book? Oh, I easily. I know what mine is.
Right,
no,
go.
I think you're muted, B. I see Brandon talking, but I don't hear anything. So for me, The Boys. There you go.
Okay,
yeah. That's exactly what I was going to say. I was going to say The Boys.
Yeah. It's probably the most change, and it all worked out. Everything they changed is definitely working for the show. So yeah. Black Noir, for example, is like, I love what they did in the show rather than what it was in the comic. In the comic, it was very comic-y, But yeah,
that's something I liked more than I liked when they did. I think that's the only thing you could say is The Boys. Maybe Walking Dead, but maybe Walking Dead, that might be something we could say. But
yeah, because they changed, they added different characters and did some different things that worked out. Here he said, having read the original TMNT comics and watched the 80s cartoon, it's truly unreal how well they pulled off that first film, combining so many random issues to one cohesive story. Yeah,
he's right.
Yeah. Because they
still
took,
holds up incredibly too.
It does. I did. I remember getting into an argument with somebody a few years ago. I was like, that first one still holds up. And they're like, no, it doesn't. I was like, what did it? You were crazy. It does. It 100% does. You know, like,
and it looks good and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, it's so good.
Yeah, you can't be like, oh, those costumes look cheap. That wasn't those. I believe those were Jim Henson. Jim Henson.
They were Jim Henson.
Yeah, those things never look cheap. Like never. You know, so yeah, I was like, nah, get out of here with that. That shit holds up. Because it like I said, it does so well of taking like the older, darker original comic book stuff and adding in some of the more cartoony stuff, and it did it really well. Did it really well. That first one was so good. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone Ace is like, agreed. Yeah. It was not a page to screen, but the best thing in 2017 Power Rangers was reconnecting Zordon to the original Red Ranger as being Bryan Cranston only makes it better. I didn't hate that. I didn't hate that they made Rita the Green Ranger and made Zordon a Ranger. It made sense in the story.
Am I bad to say that I didn't like it?
I didn't like it. I didn't care for the movie. You know, people like, oh, it deserves so much better. I was like, oh no.
I thought it was fine. I'm not sure if I think it's like as good as people are saying it is. It was actually on Sci-Fi Channel yesterday. I was watching a little of it while I was doing stuff around here, but it was fine. I could take or leave that one if I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm. I think a second one that they plan on doing, I think that would have been better because adding Tommy and doing that Green Ranger story, I think that would have helped it more. You know, where I could have been like, the second one might have been way better than the first one. But yeah, them doing that with Zordon, I thought, I'm like, okay, you know, that's cool. I didn't hate it.
You know, I hate Zordon.
I mean, finding out all this shit in the comic books. Yeah. Yeah, he kind of sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, in the comic books, like finding out like him and Zed were like good friends, and
he was the whole reason why all this stuff happened, and he's literally the villain. He's literally the villain of the story, and we're like, man, almost ruined my childhood.
I like the comic books because they explained why the 3 original actors, you know, because they left because of contract issues, blah blah blah. The comic books took that and explained it so well. They're like, oh, they had to lie and actually go and help out these it's not time. I forgot, it was like Omega Rangers or some shit like that. I forgot what it was, but they had to go in and help out like the lords of the grid or whatever kind of shit, you know. And it was like super cool, you know. And then they had their own story and they did this, and the comic books really did some really awesome shit, like really cool shit. So yeah. But after the whole Lord Draken thing, I kind of stopped reading. So
understood. I understand that though.
And then Collector, what's up? With the $4.99 super chat. He said, taking my best friend since high school, ever since he got married, had 2 kids. I barely talk to him anymore. I see him like once a year. Yeah, man. You know, it happens, man. It happens.
It happens all the time. So it's my best friend in high school, Marvin. Like literally, I've known this since we were 10, and I'm his kid's godfather. You know, like, and I love his kids. I love him, but we live so far away. It's just hard to find a way to get over there. It's hard. And every time we do, we have a great time. It's awesome, and you know, we just kind of get right back in the groove. But it's just hard when you live in 2 different lives, you know?
Yeah.
I can't get
in a whole different state, man.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah. God, it sucks so much.
Yeah. I know that does suck. But I think, like you said, like it's getting right back into it. I was like, that's how you know it's like a best friend, like almost like a brother, you know? It's like, because like no matter how long it's been, it's just like it's just back. You know what I mean?
You never left. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
you know. Yeah, like one of my friends, you know, man, right after high school, you know, obviously we still hung out a lot and saw him all the time. But then, you know, I wound up getting married. He wound up getting a girlfriend. He moved out to like, you know, Gurney or something like that. He had a kid. You know, he was going through all his shit doing this. So there was like a solid like 8 years, man, where I just didn't really see him, you know, and then just the way things worked out, like he moved back to the neighborhood, and then, you know, we you know, his wife at the time was like, oh, hey, we're doing a housewarming party. And it came in, it was like I saw him yesterday, man. It was like I saw him yesterday. Nothing changed. It wasn't like any weird thing. It was like, but also, you know, like we're both adults, we're both grown and you know, both went through, you know, life, you know, but yeah, it was about like 8 years. And it was just like instantly like I saw him yesterday, you know, and that's how you know you have like, you know, a friend. Yeah. So
because you never lose it. You never lose that real care. So
and my advice, collector, you know, just check on them every so often. You know, having 2 kids is a lot. You know, so you know, just come in like, hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? You know, and
it's hard because you know you lose yourself a little bit when you have kids.
A little bit.
You're taking backseat to everyone. You know, your kids are definitely in the front seat, and anyone who has kids understands that. Even people that don't have kids understand that, you know, and you just got to be there for them. That's the best thing.
Yeah. So, but it definitely sucks, you know, seeing somebody all the time and then you're like, barely see them. But yeah, just be there. Say what's up. If you don't get a text right away, don't get angry. You know. But yeah. Hey, we give a couple of these shout outs. What we got? Never played this one for collector.
I love that one.
I haven't seen my friend. that's the feeling I get. Man, and Travis, of course, can't forget about Travis. Give him one right here.
He's the best. I love it.
That was me this week after watching all this like awesome freaking content.
I almost don't. It's almost not enough time to watch as much as you want to watch. It's almost too hard to watch it all.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, the Boom Studio Power Rangers comics did it better than the recent TV series or film. Yeah, I haven't watched the last one, the Mega Power Rangers or Mega Force or whatever that one was. But you know, I saw some episodes. Yeah. A few finished it. He said, I never hear from him really, especially he had the second kid. He had 2 girls. One is 4 and the other one's 1. Yeah.
And then girls, oh my God, it takes so much of your time. And like even when you're trying to do something else, they like grab your face and say daddy. And
Masters.
Then you lose.
Yeah, it's game over. It's game over. Man, it was so hard for me to leave to work. It was yesterday or the day before. And I'm like, all right, daddy's leaving. I'll see you guys later. Bye. I love you. And both of the kids were like, no, dada, no, like no work. You know, to the point where like my little one started like crying. I was like, oh my God. I was like, you guys
are the worst.
You're making me drive away crying. Yeah, I know, man. Like, yeah. But yeah. Everyone with trailers do what Deadpool. I'm gonna watch the Devil Wears Prada. I was like, Devil Wears Prada. Yeah. All right. Let's all right, go for it. Get this ready. Wait, you do that. Good.
Hey, Frank.
Oh shit. Super laggy.
How you doing?
Get this ready. Because I seen the notification that like Punisher trailer's out. I was like,
yeah.
Hell yeah, we watching that.
So Punisher, the Mortal Kombat, I've heard that was really, really good. Haven't watched it yet. So I'm excited to see that too.
Yeah. I know Ace sent us something about like was it a Cloverfield sequel or something like that? I think he sent the email.
Why? There's a Cloverfield sequel? Really?
Was it Cloverfield? Is that what you said? Yeah, Cloverfield 2. Yeah, might have a sequel on our hands. Yeah.
Can you file it under unnecessary?
Oh man. Yeah. So he said my friend is he's a producer for like commercial and music videos. That's cool. I'm sure that's like a pretty busy life too.
I have one friend who I'm pretty convinced that he's Batman.
Mm.
But anytime I get to spend time with him, he's it's awesome. But I'm pretty sure he's Batman.
Yeah, no. What's up, Martin?
What up, Martin? Doing your big thing. I see you, man.
I know. So Brian told me like you had a layover in Chicago. I was like, man, you should have told us. I would have like, hey, I'm gonna be gone for a couple hours, because like that airport it wasn't that far from my job,
and I was with him. So
hey, you just saw me, so we could have, well, I don't know about you, but I could have went and hung out for an hour or two. I mean, I don't know if you were even able to hang out
there, but yeah.
Man. Mm-hmm. Oh man. I'm actually kind of curious. I know Martin's a big fan of Venom. I'm kind of curious if he's caught up or reading any of the current Venom kind of stuff, because I'm like, oh. I was like, why'd they do that?
The Spiral one?
Well, what they're doing with Venom specifically and Mary Jane. I was like,
oh my God.
Yeah.
I got things to say, but I'm not gonna.
Because I ate a pizza and a drink too. that airport, because it's not like the main O'Hare airport, but that one you got some good food places by that airport. Some really good food places.
Yeah,
I think there was a Giordano's like literally right across the street.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
So, oh man. All right. I said Tank should have pulled a Koba. Human work. All right. Let's check out this Punisher trailer. Get it going. Yeah, because then we got Invincible to talk about, Daredevil, The Boys.
I almost feel like The Boys could be wait till later. And like a special show. We need to do like a special boy show, because I think The Boys is going to be phenomenal.
Oh, it's the end of it all.
This is like you have to have time to talk about this.
All out. It's only the first 2 episodes, and shit already went down and happened where I was like, damn. So yeah, with The Boys, I think they're gonna keep some of at least one part of the comic that's pretty important, but they're changing it a little bit, but it's still gonna be, I think, for the most part there. But I don't think it's not gonna end the same.
It can't end anyway.
But but even after that part of the Homelander part of the comic book, there's like the Butcher ending of it all. I don't see that happening. I think they're gonna merge it in a way where the Homelander ending and the Butcher ending all kind of is
one
together. Yeah. So, all right. What's up, Kevin Davis? Said, not to shock or surprised by X-Men reboot casting rumors. This is going to be a white-led cast, just to please MCU fan base with no political themes or pushing for diversity and inclusion.
Which is really weird to say that with X-Men.
Yeah. But also, I mean, I don't think they're going to do any race swaps and stuff like that. And there's no need to either.
No, they can't.
Yeah, especially with X-Men.
Doesn't that ruin the character a little? Not ruin the character, but
it changes the character.
Yeah, the characters are based on specific things, and it's hard when you change it. It's difficult, man.
Yeah, it definitely ruins the character. The diverse and international element of the characters is kind of what makes X-Men. If you take that away, you shouldn't even be calling it X-Men at that point. It's a very key component.
Yeah.
You're
and
defeating.
Also
you're defeating
no political themes like that.
Yeah,
that's X-Men.
Yeah.
You
have to have that. Otherwise, don't do it.
Yeah. Then what's the point? That's the whole point of X-Men is they're going to have political themes. I wonder if they're just saying that to like, because then you're going to piss off the fan base. It's like, oh, there's no political themes in X-Men. I was like, that's all it is. X-Men is one giant like political theme after another in the story.
I understand what Kevin Davis is saying, because a lot of people just don't want it.
Yeah.
A lot of the toxic people don't want political themes and stuff like that. And That's part of the issues.
Yeah. But I mean, is it going to be primarily white led cast? Yeah, I mean, because a lot of the X-Men are, especially if you go the younger, older, original X-Men kind of people, like it was all white. Beast, yeah, but he was white before he even had hair.
Yep.
He was just a big beast kind of dude, just not blue. He was just a white guy. So yeah, so all of them are white. But you bring in a lot of that, the other characters. Somebody like a Storm, like Jubilee.
If you do like anything and don't have Storm in it, I'm probably gonna revolt. Just you have to have Storm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think because if they're doing a younger First Class kind of thing, I don't know if I want a teenage Storm, because her story as a teenager, is tied to like certain things. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, saying there's no political themes in the X-Men movie is like, yeah, that's just not gonna happen. Disney wants James Cameron to make that next Avatar under 3 hours, and I guess it's already 20% film. That's not a hard ask. They could have made this last movie. They could have made probably all 3 movies under 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Like, James Cameron just needs to like shut up and let his editor do his work.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Franklin Richards is more mature than Homelander.
Is that really? I mean, he's a baby, so
yeah, he's a giant man child. But hearing people like who is it, Impound Comics, they do that one thing is like, oh, who's stronger, and then it does like a gauntlet of things, and it was like, oh, Homelander or blah blah blah, Homelander, and this, and the winner kind of moves on to the next round, and one person was like, Homelander. I'm like, you're crazy, man. Like, Homelander's super strong, but like he doesn't know how to fight, like, because he's never fought.
Fight someone who's actually powerful, he's gonna lose. And I don't care what anyone says. Superman would tear Homelander in half.
Yeah.
Oh, easily.
Yeah. Like in the comic when they fought, Superman was holding
Homelander's
back.
got no hands.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. All right. So the craziest thing today, did you hear the head wants to buy Disney and Hulu and FX?
Oh my god.
That
someone need to put Grandpa to sleep.
Go to bed. Yeah. X-Men and politics got it hand in hand. Go hand in hand like a ranch on pizza. Yeah, exactly.
Did we say hello to Anzo?
Did we? Oh no, we skipped. My bad, Anzo.
Anzo. Yeah.
What's up? All right. Let's get going.
On, Anzo?
Oh man.
Hey, we're 10 days from 10 days.
Oh damn. Are we gonna be caught up by then?
Yeah, we'll be able to get through all of our stuff.
Okay. But all right. Yeah, because we need to watch, because if I'm already down here, we need to watch like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. All right. Let's check out this Punisher trailer and then get this show on the road.
Let's go.
Let's do it. All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys tonight. This one is the first trailer of the Punisher, the special event that we're getting over on Disney for the Punisher.
Let's go May Day.
Oh man, yeah. So super hyped about it. Is it gonna happen right at the end of Daredevil? Like Daredevil, and then it's gonna be like Punisher?
Yep.
Like right after. So nice.
It's gonna line up perfectly like the last episode, and then you're gonna get Punisher right there.
Nice. Yeah, because you got to get it all out before Spider-Man. Set all that up. So, all right, let's check it out and see what we get.
Hey, Frank. How you doing, brother? Talk to me. Tell me what's going on. What's going on? Think God's gonna forgive us for the things we've done? I'm not sure about me. But you ain't got a fucking chance.
That's all you got? That's all you got? That's all you got?
One last kill. Damn. That was a good trade.
Yeah, that was really good, actually.
He's so good as Punisher. He is the Punisher. Damn.
Yep.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready.
But seriously.
Mm.
Yeah.
Go ahead, B.
Yeah, I get the feeling that's gonna be a downer of a watch.
Yeah. I mean, he's kind of a downer of a character.
Definitely, absolutely.
He's a great character, but just so flawed and filled with like raw emotion and issues and stuff. So, oh man,
Yeah.
What's you think?
Well, John Bernthal writing it really has me excited because he's definitely my favorite take on the character. And yeah, it just looks. I like how they're going kind of pretty like psychological, kind of introspective with it. It looks like. Yeah, and just to kind of see the Punisher kind of be progressively integrated in the greater MCU is cool. I think this is going to be a pretty awesome prelude to Brand New Day, and just watching the Punisher just go scorched earth on people is always awesome, which seems like we're gonna get as well here, and. Yeah, I'm pretty excited, but yeah, a lot of the flashback and him hallucinating his family, that's gonna be rough.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a tough watch.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, Bernthal writing it really has me interested because I think he very much gets the character. Have you ever seen him talk about it, interviews with him, that sort of thing? And just his take is awesome. It's the main live action Punisher that I'm the most invested in. So I'm pretty excited, and I was holding off watching this until I watched it with you guys. Yeah, this looks awesome.
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Brian?
It made me think that every guy is one step away from being Frank Castle. Like one step from being the Punisher. You attack someone's family, and you're one step from just going ahead and going scorched earth everywhere. And dude, if you understand where he's coming from, then I mean this is a dangerous game we're playing, and I think I'm going to love this series. And because you'll understand, empathize. If you can empathize with a character, understand exactly why he is who he is, why he's doing what he does, he will, and feel the same way, that means you're going to love the character. And that's how I felt just watching the trailer. Understand the character. I will be that same character. Don't put me in that situation. I'll murder everybody. It's like literally kill everyone. So and that's how I'm feeling. And I think this is going to be great. I think Daredevil's doing a great job. I think the Punisher's going to do a great job. And I think Spider-Man is going to be phenomenal too. So just let's go.
Yeah, Daredevil is doing a really good job building up Punisher, even though he hasn't been in any of the episodes yet. You know, he's so part of the show so far. And to the anti-vigilante group having like his logo and they're wearing it like it's a badge. I was like, y'all stupid.
even how Karen is saying like, John doesn't know. He has made a good point. So
he's just so involved in. So like, I hope he's in the show right towards the end and it leads into his special. Because that just looks like it's going to be like a deep dive into what makes him, just the psyche and all the shit he has to live with, because there's the family stuff, which everyone knows. But here it looks like he also sees like his soldiers that he served with. It looks like,
he was a survivor during that thing. That was a big thing.
Yeah. So that was good. And I'm kind of really curious because like, he walks out of the out into the street and it's like chaos. So I was like, what the hell happens at the end of Daredevil? That like, I'm assuming that's New York, because why else would it not be New York? So what the hell happens in Daredevil where everyone's losing their damn mind in the streets?
Well, we saw in the end of Daredevil, we saw this last episode.
How that ended.
It's about to hit the fan. When it's the fan. This is what we got to see.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that was a great trailer, man. I same with Brand, man. I saved it to watch it with you guys, but damn, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Deep dive into who he is, plus all the violence and all that. So, I'm here for it. But I think that's about it for this little trailer for the special presentation for the Punisher, One Last Kill. We'll be definitely reviewing it when it comes out. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Come and join us in the live chat when we actually talk about this. Is it a show or is it like a few episodes?
Presentation, almost like we had with Werewolf by Night.
It's a special. It's one episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's.
All right.
It's gonna be like 80 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be like. I think they said it's gonna be like an hour long.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I like it. But yeah. You guys in the replay, leave a comment. Let us know what you think about it. And everyone in the live chat, you guys are awesome. Stick around because we're gonna move on to your comments right now. All right. That was good. That was a really good ass trailer.
I was ready. I was like, let's go. Let's hit the streets. You mess with my kids, I'm killing everybody. Let's go.
Yeah, right. Delta said, there's only one Punisher. The fact he was writing and producing sounds amazing to me. This could be a movie instead of a special event. It's definitely going to bridge Daredevil and Brand New Day. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And I think it's such a good way to do it because how much they're talking about Punisher in the Daredevil show, which would make sense. They give him his own little special, This could, if this is really good, which just from that trailer, it looks really good. They might have missed out on not making it a movie.
No, I think that the movies are for Spider-Man.
Yeah,
and that's why you're gonna do. You're gonna use this to build up Spider-Man. And when you get there, Brand New Day.
You do that.
It's going to. I don't care. It's going to make 1.82 billion.
It's gonna make so much money.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess that's the thing too. It's like if you make it a movie, now you gotta, you would have obviously had to plan it out, and then you would have to change things around. So, and honestly, like the MCU needs like solid stuff on Disney Plus. If they're gonna be pushing it, it shouldn't be like a lot of shit like what we were getting before. It was just like nonstop. It should just be quality things.
What I say, yeah.
So yeah. And despite what Anzo was saying.
No, so he is trolling all of you guys. I don't know if you guys were watching towards the end of it, end of our last discussion this evening. I'm going to clip it and have him say exactly what he said. He's like, "Yeah, Daredevil is good. I really enjoyed that episode. This season is really good. He said all those things, and I already downloaded. So even if you got rid of it right now, Anzo, it's too late. I already got it. I got it already, bro. So too late. I will have it for you. I will show it to you guys. Maybe I'll release it on Spoiler Kings. I don't care. I'll release the real stuff that Anzo thinks on Spoiler Kings.
Yeah. Trolling hard. Yeah. Oh man. I think the chaos in the streets are in his head, like his I see that, like his military homie. Daredevil is going to go nuts in Spider-Man, nuts in Spider-Man movie. Might calm Punisher down a little bit. Yeah, it being in his head, that's a good idea, because like you start playing with that. It's like what's real and what's not.
The way that was worded.
I know. It's like anyway, Daredevil's gonna go nuts, and Spider-Man is gonna but it's just that he's gonna go nut. Oh man, yeah. Fernando said Daredevil Born Again will never be the same again. Oh man, yeah.
This is when we talk about Daredevil, what they did to Vanessa, it is going to.
We should jump right into it.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, because we watched the Punisher already on the MCU train. Might as well.
We can do that, and then we'll watch Mortal Kombat. And I got this Mutiny one. I think you guys are going to want to see too. But
okay, yeah,
we'll get right to Daredevil.
Yeah, let's jump right into Daredevil. We're already hyped about it. Yeah, let's jump right into it. All right, what is up? Welcome back to Spoiler Kings. We're talking the next episode of Daredevil Born Again. This is what, episode 4? 4? Yeah, I forgot whatever the title was. But
the gloves are off or something like that.
Yeah, that makes sense, because this was the charity boxing event. Yeah. Man. We watched that Punisher trailer, so we're already hyped about what's going on in the MCU. Yeah, so we decided let's just talk about this Daredevil show, because holy crap.
Well, before we get into it, I want to ask you guys just your opinion. Quick answer, yes or no, and then we'll get into the thing. Is Vanessa dead?
I want to say yes.
I think she might be, or at least very close to it. You need that kind of catalyst that'll really send Fisk spiraling, or full on spiraling and sent over the edge, and potentially get like publicly scrutinized. I think that push is kind of vital. It kind of seems like they're making their way towards that, especially with the with what's her face doing the channel kind of dressed as him, that sort of thing. I think that's going to be the final straw that breaks the camel's back, so to speak.
Yeah. Once he finds out who it is and how it's related to was it Daniel? I think his name was
Daniel.
Yeah, that's gonna be like the last betrayal kind of thing.
Daniel's such a worm.
He is. He's a little ass kisser.
I
think she's dead. I don't think
I can see it. I'm not gonna put my money on that she stays dead. But
I believe she's in a coma.
That was gonna be my next thing. Like, if she's not dead, she's gonna be comatose.
Yep. I think that gives Tim time to really reflect on everything that's going on, and they did a good job foreshadowing that she's going to die with everyone that she talked to. Even when the governor was there, the governor was like, "I would not ever support Fisk, but Mr. and Mrs. Fisk, I can support that. I can go behind what Vanessa's doing," and that tells you that she had to go because he's stable. She's his stability, and we all know that. We've seen Spider-Man. We all know what's going on. She's the stability. Without her, you take that away, he goes nuts. The idea of her being in a coma for an episode, and then at the end of the episode, because it's like, I think the next episode is called like natural cause or something to that effect, or and her dying at the end of that episode will totally just frame the rest of the season as just a shit show, and he's going to go ham, and he's going to be in jail by the end of the season. And he's gonna go to jail because he's gonna kill everybody.
Yeah. I mean, he's already so on edge. You know, him and the Matthew Lillard scene.
It's called the Grand Design. It's called the Grand Design.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. You know, I'm still curious to see who he's working for. So who's that other party? You know, that
it's the government.
You think it's the government? I think it's somebody higher than that.
He works for Valentina. Yeah, they talked about this.
Did they? Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, he works for Valentina.
Valentina.
That's right.
She's part of the government now.
On the phone with her on that first episode.
That's right. So,
So that they were moving these guns as under like CIA kind of thing to get to these other hands up of these other countries from the government.
Yeah,
he's part of the government, and don't be surprised if he's the one who arrests Fisk.
If he's the one,
as you said, he's part of the CIA.
He's like an insider, like a double agent kind of thing.
Well, no. I think the CIA is also full of shit, and they're terrible people too. So, because he didn't do what the agreement was. You get these guns out of New York through this port, get into these countries. You don't do it. They're going to want to turn around on Fisk.
Yeah, it's like, we can still be the good guy, quote unquote, by arresting you. Yeah.
And use him as the scapegoat.
Yeah. I see that. They'll say I said it. The lady Daniel stepped over, gave the key to the city to Spider-Man.
Yeah. So what's her name? She's the mayor, the aide, the one who stayed on from the other mayor. He's gonna be mayor of New York. She's gonna try to clean it up.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, but this episode was. I thought it was really. It starts off with Bullseye just
Poindexter
being insane, man. It's so it's so comic booky because that's how Bullseye is. He's just comic booky, like that comic book villain. Like he kills somebody with a toothpick. It's like okay,
Wilson Bethel is freaking scary in that role.
He is. He's so good. He's so good as Bullseye. He really is. But even like what they're doing with Bullseye and the reason why he's doing what he's doing, and Daredevil, trying to stop him, and he's like, I'm on your side, and he's like,
but what is Daredevil trying to stop him?
Yeah, that's kind of the question.
Is he really doing that? Is he really blaming him for Foggy? Because we're having a conversation. Like, first of all, that second fight scene with the CDs and throwing it and him catching it and throwing it, all that stuff was incredible. I don't know how realistic it be, but it's an incredible fight, right? It was so good in how someone who's blind is able to catch something that Bullseye throwing and they ricocheting things off of and all this stuff.
Yeah.
He had times he's mad at him, but I don't think he's trying to kill him. He's trying to use him. And to kind of go off of that, he saves his life.
Yeah.
So what does Matt want? Is it because that when you look at Bullseye, he's the one he's going to kill Kingpin? Or are you trying to stop him from killing Kingpin? Or are you trying to ask him or put him in the best situation in order to kill Kingpin? What is he doing? Because he told Karen, he left. He told Karen, I have to go stop him. I have to go say. He said, "Hey, stop." He said, "I have to go save him. I have to go save Ben." And call Bullseye come Ben. And I thought that just kind of puts his frame of mind. What is he really doing? Maybe he knows something we don't know.
Yeah. I still, because what was it? The last episode where Karen was like, maybe Frank was right. Heard that whole speech and stuff like that. And he's like, no, like we need to stop people from killing. Because obviously he saved the mayor. And at the end of last season, or his wife, or whatever it was,
Kingpin, he saved Kingpin's life.
From Bullseye, but now he's saving Bullseye from Kingpin. So it's like, is it just him being the hero? Whereas like we can't I can't allow anybody to die, like, or does he have a bigger plan? Because it could go either way, it could go either way. If he has a bigger plan, I get it, but also needing your hero to be a hero, and trying to stop everyone from killing each other, it's near impossible, and that's like such of the hero, problem, and like every comic book, that's always the hero's problem. It's like, oh, if you would have let him die, or if you would have killed the Joker, like Batman could have saved millions. Same thing with here. It's like, if Bullseye let him kill Kingpin in the first season of Born Again, it's like how many people would not be in jail and this and that, so it's like, so
at the end of this episode, Matt literally saved his life.
Yeah
Like Poindexter, I mean, Bullseye would be dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was shot laying there, like,
been dead. He's the one that grabbed him, pulled him outside even though he was beating him up, pulled him and grabbed him outside the window. That's a plot point that we could talk about later, but he literally did it. So what does he want? Does Matt have any idea what the hell he wants?
Yeah. I don't know. It's it's just like, by not letting them kind of kill one another, you're allowing them to like kill other people or harm other people. You know what I mean? It's like, because you're like, no, don't kill each other, but it's like, well, he's gonna start doing more crazy shit, and he's gonna start doing more crazy shit, and you're just gonna get a bunch of crazy stuff going on, and it's like bro, like then again, right? Why Karen might be right, it's like, her talking about Frank is like, maybe you chop off the head, to save everybody. I don't know. But the way they're going about everything is so good. It's so good. It's so well done. Even did you guys have any issues with the episode? Because I had a couple issues.
It ended.
Well,
I was really, really invested in this episode. I liked where it was going.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Any I'm trying to think of any low points that I had.
No. Well, you think? I know Brian said he had something.
Yeah, I have a few. So I could talk about one would be Angela becoming with the mask, and not Angela with the little girl.
Oh, White Tiger.
White Tiger. Yeah, White Tiger. Yeah. So I thought that she kind of was not necessary. I thought that her plot line wasn't really in the right place at the time. I thought that was kind of weird with her. Even she was going to fight somebody. Like, I was like, you don't know nothing yet. You haven't really been. We haven't talked about the amulet yet. I don't know if that would kind of made sense at the time where it was. She still has some growing to go to actually talk to the amulet, and we see that the amulet accepts her. So there's still a lot of stuff to go with that. I thought that was kind of like a little preemptive, a little too early for that. I thought that was a little weird. And then when Daredevil flies out the window with Bullseye, right? And they have snipers and they have all this extra security. They land on the street, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's there.
Yeah, they just run.
People are running out the doors. There's supposed to be snipers outside. Nobody's there. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of strange.
I took it as maybe Bullseye took them all out before he got into the building.
That's what I was thinking.
They don't say
nobody radioed it in.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. There's that.
And then we can talk about even the I said this on Anzo, the fact that ATVF whatever agent couldn't get Vanessa Fisk out of the damn ring. Like, she had to show him off, like, yeah, get off of me. Like, you thought this little girl was going to be able to do. What are we talking about? Take her ass out. Like, what are we doing? She's 115 pounds, soaking wet.
Heels.
And she's shoving off an ATV.
And she's shoving her weight forward. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Grab her, pick her up, toss her over your shoulder, do whatever you need to do. Get her out of there.
I thought that was super weird. I was like, wait a minute, guys.
Now it's coming back. Yeah, that was kind of a complaint that I had. Like, come on. They made it too obvious for what was about to happen with that, you know?
Yeah. It was that whole thing, like, it sounds like it's a bad thing when I say it's very comic booky, but I don't take it as like a bad thing. I think it's like, it's a comic book show, so it should be, you should have some like, over the top, silly kind of things, it's especially like that last, like, what, 10 minutes of this episode, everything was so exaggerated, but it just was so interesting and so good, but it was definitely like, the whole boxing thing I thought was like, come on, like, you really think people are gonna be screaming like, yeah, like the dude's killing him, and people are like, yeah, it was like, what?
No, that happens in boxing matches.
Yeah, not even like a charity boxing match in like a warehouse, it's like, I mean,
yeah, that's exactly what it was. That's exactly what they're doing. There's no TV cameras, and it's just people.
Yeah, it was like,
that's exactly what they're going to be like. Kill him, him. Like, those back office Mexican Mexican places where they go, you're gonna fight like we saw at the beginning of Creed. That's exactly what they're gonna be like. Go get him.
Yeah,
and then,
I mean, and then I guess it was a lot of his cronies there too. So, but it just like, like he can do no wrong, and his people are gonna like follow him no matter what, take that for whatever it's, I was gonna say, take that for whatever it is, but I mean, that's just kind of stuff throughout history, like you're gonna have leaders that do that, and you're gonna have corrupted people follow the corrupted person, and you can literally kill somebody in the middle of the ring and they're gonna cheer. You
did it.
You did. We raised money to give to the very expensive department.
Oh
already.
My God.
Yeah, but it just I like those things, the Vanessa thing I was gonna bring up, where she just like grabs a gun off of somebody and then shoots, and then the one that made me chuckle, I had to rewind and double check if I wasn't just seeing something. Fist grab a gun with a boxing glove on. Like, what? Like, you ain't grabbing what? So like, because he had grabbed the gun and he was gonna shoot Bullseye, and then that's when Daredevil saved him. But I was like, he's got a boxing glove on. Like, I don't care if there's like the small little 5 ounces or whatever little one. Like, it's a boxing glove. Like, you ain't grabbing nothing. Like, what are you talking about?
Did you so Anzo showed this to me. Did you see The Watcher?
Yeah. I had to go back and see it. And so it's a real picture. It's a real picture from the episode. It's interesting how they did it, because they didn't. I really, really wonder. I hope the director kind of comes out, or somebody comes out and was like, yeah, it was a little Easter egg, because it doesn't change anything as story wise, but it seems to
be nice connective tissue
perfect
kind of things. Yeah.
I was like, you could break a window in a bunch of different ways, but to have it that shape and then have the lights from the inside
be the eye,
to fit perfectly like that, it seemed like very on the nose, and if maybe like a CGI person got away with it, and no one knew it. I'm kind of curious. I'm really interested to see, was that intentional or just like a happy mistake kind of thing, because I'll be cool with it, where because it makes sense. The Watcher's watching, so kind of
Mikey's the one taking care of all these things, right? So I feel like that a lot of that happens because of what they're saying. But and then the next episode being called The Grand Design, mean, when having the Watcher and then talk about the grand design being the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah. So I hope it was intentional, but it's one of those things where they can easily say like, if you want it to be, it is,
exactly,
because either way, it's not going to change anything, like I said, but it was cool because I'm like, I had to go back and watch it. I'm like, is this real? Because it was very obvious on what part of the episode it was. So I kind of clicked in and kind of watched, and I saw what they did. I was like, oh, okay. And then I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Because whenever they do the Watcher and other things, it was always, he's kind of in the clouds or he's in the moon. It's like he's blended in with the environment in a way. So
right there, this is like what it was. And once again, this is something that Feige kind of took over. Daredevil wasn't one thing. He pushed it in this other way. That could just be a small hint to everyone else. Everyone's seen it, not saying anything else.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Let's get some comments real quick. Wait for me to come back. Where we at? Travis said, one guess is that Fisk reveals the identities of all the vigilantes to the public, which causes people to go after them all. Ooh, hence why Frank's apartment is set on fire. That's very, very possible. That's very possible.
Like something that he has to be thoughtful of. And I don't think Vanessa is there. He's not smart enough on his own to do that. That's really, really good. Like without Vanessa, I don't know if he could think clearly enough to do that.
Yeah, he's gonna be all caught up in his emotion, for sure. So maybe it's the hand who he works for. Yeah, I forgot it was
it's definitely
Veronica or what's her name?
Whatever.
Yeah. This episode was game changer. It really was. It really was. Yeah. Saying great question, Brian. Tamika saying loved it. Saying if he wanted to take him out, he could have already done it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the fact that Charlie keeps on or Daredevil keeps on saving him, and they're going back and forth saving each other. So it's like they have this love-hate relationship for each other, and I just think that he doesn't know what he really wants.
Yeah. It's also because I just thought about right now, it's also who he's saving as who. You know what I mean? Because he saved Fisk as Matt. He saved Bullseye as Daredevil. And that's very intentional why they do something like that. Like obviously it plays into the story and it makes sense, but it's also like, the lawyer, kind of good person is trying to do the right thing, but then the vigilante is trying to save the quote unquote other vigilante,
But this is kind of goes back to Travis's point that he could say these vigilantes are attacking everything, and they've killed or they've put my wife in a coma. I think she'll be in coma for a little bit, and I think she dies at the end of the episode. And then God's hand, puts her in this coma. But I think the grand design is that her being to finally die, because that's what you see in all the Spider-Man stuff, the Spider-Verse, and all that stuff. But I think that's what's going to happen. I think what Travis has a good point. It's just I don't know if he's going to be thinking clearly enough. But what else will bring Jessica Jones out? Now people are attacking me in the streets because I have my daughter. Because hey, Jessica Jones and Luke Cage are married and have a kid.
Yeah. So I mean, they have to be outed as quote unquote vigilantes, kind of thing. That is a good point. That is a good point. So, yeah, that's a good thought there, Travis. Let's see it. I just said I think Brian been watching too many mystery box shows
with you. So yeah, how about that?
Same year it ended. Yeah. As for the issue, she said, I ain't feeling the new Muse and how she's coming about it.
Yeah, Heather, I hate Dr. Heather Glenn.
Yeah, she's probably my least.
Who do you hate more
about,
Dr. Heather Glenn or Vanessa?
Well, Vanessa's more important to the story. Where I think Heather is kind of shit's happening to her.
Because she's going to be dead. She's going to be dead. I don't think she's dead yet, but I think she will be dead.
I can see that. Because like I can see that where if it was his dead, then it'll be like, then he just goes off the deep end right away. If you build up to it, where like is he gonna lose his mind? Is he not? What's going on? Because then you got all the other stuff. You have all his agents, people coming to him, and he's like, hey, you still got to run the city. And he's like, I don't give a shit, my wife. But
if she's like in a coma, and he puts ATVF agents all around her, and then someone pulls the plug, that really pushes him off the deep end.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like that. And why did that dude have to give BB the flashcard at that moment? He could have waited until the next day or something. She was alone. Maybe. I didn't mind that so much.
You think he didn't notice it? Yeah,
I know, right? Well. And then Delta said, you think Punisher kills all the wannabe enforcer Punishers, including Kingpin and his wife in the special event? I think there's zero shot Kingpin and his wifey are around during the Doomsday, right?
So Kingpin's in jail.
Yeah, I can see that.
No doubt. Kingpin's gonna be in jail. Vanessa's gonna be dead.
Yeah.
And then you get the Wilson Fisk trying to bring back his wife, right? You get that Kingpin, who's full baddie, not even worried about trying to be nothing else. But I'm just trying to kill everybody. So you get that Kingpin now, you can do a lot with that. But he's in jail, so you can hold off on him, and you can save it to the second movie. And you could be a main villain then. Mm-hmm. Have a more grounded story.
Oh man, you can always go the route of the Across the Spider-Verse kind of stuff. Because that first movie, Fisk was open up like a portal, wasn't it to save his wife, I think?
Mm-hmm.
So
she was already dead. He wanted to bring her back.
Yeah,
because in the comic book, Vanessa kills Richard.
Oh, okay.
So like she kills their son Richard. So that literally happens in the comic book, and then she goes crazy over the whole the stress of killing Richard. Like that's what caused her to go crazy, and then her dying later. So like that's kind of how her story goes. They don't have kids in this, so I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah, but it could be a good way to kind of copy that a little bit, because it is a great story, and then a good way to bring Miles into it, because we still haven't got Kingpin and Spider-Man, and we need that. So like, is that something that you do in like this after Brand New Day? Yes, Kingpin.
Once you get past this multiverse stuff, because I told B I disagree that Brand New Day is going to be very grounded. I think it's going to be grounded with elements of a lot of supernatural stuff. I think the second movie will be very grounded. I think it's a 3-movie deal. I think the second movie will be very grounded, and I think that's where you're going to get grounded like Kingpin. You're going to get Doc Ock. You're going to get all these people that they're going to introduce in this first one, in a more of a grounded type of thing coming after him. But I don't think this one is going to be as grounded because we're going to have the Hulk. We're going to have too many entities there are multiversal bull crap. So I think the second movie that we get after this one will be the one that's more grounded.
I don't know, because like, what if they do that route? Like him opening up a portal is not very grounded, but because then that's a good way to, one, you're already doing multiverse kind of stuff, because you did that. So if you're still dealing with that, because now maybe that gives the idea of Kingpin is like, oh, there's a variant out there, so he gets like somebody like Doc Ock. They make a portal. Easy way to bring in Miles. But
they're not going to bring him into after this stuff, and they say they don't like multiversal stuff. That's why they're ending this whole thing, because it got too complicated, and you won't have to do multiversal stuff, because by the time we're done with Secret Wars, this will be one Earth.
Yeah,
it'll be one main timeline. Everybody will be on this one little planet,
one little thing. Yeah. So, well, yeah, we'll see how all that plays out. Matt won't actually kill Kingpin. Yeah, he won't.
I think Matt is using.
No, he won't.
Using Bullseye, because I think he doesn't believe he could kill Kingpin in those things. I think he's saving him to point him at Kingpin at the right time. Not necessarily kill him, but to subdue him. This is not the right time, so that's why he's trying to pull him back and say, all right, I'm going to let Benjamin Poindexter go be your bullseye at the right time in order to knock both of them out and put them both in prison.
That I can see. Yeah, because you would need to find a way to get both of them
at the same time.
At the same time. I like that. It said no, Vanessa had the gun in her purse. Okay. Yeah.
She still shook off the ATVF agent.
Yeah.
Like he was, if we go back to it, she goes, yeah, and takes him up. He goes,
yeah.
And she goes around and she shoots her. Like, what are you doing? She's 110 pounds wet. Like, literally pick her up over your shoulder and take her ass out of the damn ring.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. So you guys, Collector saying, I think Vanessa dies because I looked up IMDb and she's not listed on the upcoming episodes. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, but they're not going to do that. They're not going to list her on those things. They do.
Yeah, they and stuff. Yeah,
they hide.
I can't really trust IMDb and stuff with stuff like that. So I can't really do anything except wait. Like I said, if she's not dead, she's comatose. Like,
and if she's in coma, you don't necessarily have to have her on screen either.
You don't have to. Yeah, you could just say something to allude to it.
Yeah, I just said I thought it was fake too. I had to go back and watch it. I believe it was an Easter egg. I hope it is. If they're just like, yeah, he was there. He's the watcher. He watches.
The watcher's watching. Yeah.
It's cool. That's saying Heather is the worst character, but she's probably wild in the sheets. no shame, Matt.
Dude, she's crazy now. I think she might have been fine before. She is fucking nuts. So like, it's the worst.
Yeah. Imagine Doom goes to Kingpin and tells him. Go ahead.
And I was saying, and I get that she's very traumatized from what happened last season, but I don't know if there's one low point in this season, I'd say it's probably the way that they're handling her character just really isn't working for me. Something about her, something about it just seems very forced, I guess. And
it's just kinda, it doesn't matter,
You know what's going?
It doesn't matter.
I think it will matter for next season, though. I think it does matter for next season.
Yeah. Then it's up to them to really make the payoff worth it. So far, it's not quite working for me in the way that I guess they're hoping it'll work. But
how do you feel about this bit, though? Let's say, all right, Kingpin goes to jail. Sheila Rivera becomes mayor. She's the mayor's assistant. She becomes mayor. They bring back Matt Murdock, and she sees him for the first time. And who's on his arm? But Karen Page, the person that she knew she never could measure up to. And she feels like she saw Matt and she's like, oh, maybe we could rekindle this. You're right. You were right the whole time. I'm sorry I was wrong. And she sees him with Karen. And that pushes her over the edge. And that's what makes her into Muse. And she has the psychological stuff. It's not Muse in a grand scheme of things, how they really are. It's Muse in the point of that she understands how to profile people, and she gets into their head and knows how to psychologically, to use them in that way. And that's how she's more Muse, not necessarily in the way that we've seen before.
Yeah,
I follow.
Oh yeah,
I follow. Okay,
because she's also like the therapist for Kingpin. So she knows shit. She knows secrets and stuff. So
that could potentially work. I think they need to kind of improve the build up to that point with her a little bit more with what they're currently doing. If they could just if they could just strengthen that a little bit and then have something like that be her tipping point, I don't think I'd necessarily mind it. They just need to kind of I'd want her breaking point to make sense. And now that could make sense, what you said just now. So don't get me wrong. That could very well make sense. But I think we just kind of need some more meat in between. Like but building up to that, I mean. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. You need to get us excited for it.
Yeah, if they could kind of strengthen that, I'd be absolutely for that, to answer your question. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll run through these real quick. Imagine Doom goes to Kingpin and tells him to help him and bring back Vanessa.
Ooh. And it actually succeeds in the new universe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I
that.
like Vincent D'Onofrio. I'm loving D'Onofrio and what he's doing with this character so much that like any interaction with a character like Doom or Spider-Man or any other character, I'd be here for it. So any answer to do I want to see Fisk interacting with this character, the answer is pretty much an automatic yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I just like what he does with the character. I like his take. I was curious, ever since they announced that he would be playing Fisk back in the mid 2010s, what his approach would be. And I really like that he has that public image where he's really like calm and sedate and when he's interacting with other people and meetings and stuff like that. But I like those little ticks that he does where you can tell he's coming apart at the seams and can barely hold it together. I think he does that very well. I like that tick that he's added to the character. It just adds another dimension to the character. I really appreciate stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, it only comes from like good actors,
Right?
Yeah.
Good actors that like do their research and really understand the assignment and go above and beyond.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So Tony said, I feel like Vanessa will make it, but she will retain some brain damage. Okay.
That could
be
happen.
interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But maybe we'll finish it off with this. When's Foggy coming back? So we got 4 more episodes for this season.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the big rumor was Foggy's coming back this season.
I think Karen is hiding him.
Ooh.
She knows that he's alive, and she's hiding him. And then what is Matt going to do with?
What does that do to their
Karen?
relationship?
Mm-hmm. So you're trying to get me to act more like Frank. You keep on saying Frank by trying to push me over the edge to kill somebody by holding off my friend. She knows that he's alive. It might be both of their plans.
Wow.
Foggy and Karen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess you a chance to bring back Elektra.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's coming back this season. I think they hinted as much. I think it's gonna be big. It's gonna be once he does come back, it's gonna be really big. Whether Karen is hiding him or he's maybe hiding himself. Because I mean, if everyone thinks I'm dead and everything that's happening right now, I'm like, yeah, maybe I'm gonna, hide away. I mean, maybe he thinks it's for the best. He goes, I don't want to get in the way of Matt. Matt needs to do his thing, so I just might get in the way. So I don't know. Maybe he comes back. Maybe he has amnesia. He doesn't know who he is.
Karen says, "Yeah, I found him. He doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know who you are."
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. But he's coming back. He's coming back. We'll see how it all plays out.
Absolutely.
But yeah. I mean, this was a great episode. Really good episode.
This is the highest rated episode of Daredevil this season.
Just this season or from both seasons?
Right now, this season, right? Well, of course, season 1 was fucking terrible. So, so that's easy. But I believe this was a 9.5 and nothing else is even close to it.
Was it anyone's favorite episode thus far this season?
Maybe
like 3 and 4.
Too early to say.
Yeah, 3 was really good too. 3 was really good. I mean, so far, I would 3 and 4 are both up there. With everything, but it's only halfway through the season, so we still got like it all depends on what they do after this. If this is like the peak, like
there's no way this is
can it get better. That's why
this is about the shit's about to hit the fan.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I mean, if we finish off with like 3 of the next 4 episodes are all like also rated at like 9.5, like that'd be epic. That'd be like the best thing. Like as a fan, is just get the next episode's as good as this episode.
So the next episode is called The Grand Design. I talked about that before. The episode 6 is called Requiem.
Okay.
So Fisk does something, and who's the pitcher on Requiem? Jessica Jones.
Ah.
So I think she gets introduced in the end of episode 5, and episode 6 is about Daredevil and her, and about what Fisk has done and what rules in he has put together. So I think she will be a big part of the next episode.
Yeah, I like that. Because he might just double down. And he's like, get them all. Like, we need to go harder on these vigilantes, and then
so I'm going to release all these names and their addresses, and you, the people, go get them.
Yeah, I like that. That's how she. What was the purpose of killing them off? I think it started it all. It started off.
It made Matt go crazy.
Yeah. Made him go crazy. Make Karen go crazy. It allowed Fisk to come in while like they're dealing with the loss and they're going crazy. Fisk kind of just slides on in, and or specifically his wife. I would say at the time it was his wife was Vanessa. She was holding it down. So yeah. The best way to get your enemies off your back is to distract them. Distract them with someone else. So we got Mom Bear coming in. Said not it off. It's all good.
Oh, come on.
We know that. Yeah.
I was also asleep right before the show started.
Yeah.
I got off on Anzo. I was like, oh man, I can lay down for a second. And then I was like, oh man, what time is it?
Yeah. I know you guys got more comments. We'll get into them, but I want to finish it up so we can keep the show going. But yeah, this is a good episode. Only halfway through. We still got 4 more episodes. I can't wait. So, but we want to hear from you guys. So if you're watching on the replay, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. Let us know if you think it was the actual watcher or not. I'm kind of curious to see more thoughts about that. But we appreciate all you guys coming in, hanging out. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and come and join us. Because next Thursday we're gonna be talking about the next episode, and we're gonna be on it for the next few weeks. So make sure you come and join us in the live chat. And speaking of live chat, you guys are awesome. We appreciate you guys coming in with all the great comments. Stick around because we're gonna get into your comments right now. All right, run through these real quick. Actually. Where you at? I think it might be the favorite episode, but of course, when Jessica Jones shows up, the episode will take. Yeah, I mean that's gonna be a big one. We still got Luke Cage, Jessica, and Iron Fist coming, right? I don't know if they're
no. I'm telling you, I told you guys, Danny Rand is probably gonna be the one that's there, right at the end of episode 9 or whatever the last episode, episode 8, whatever it is. And then you're not gonna see Luke Cage until season 3. But Jessica Jones and Luke Cage will be married.
Yeah. She's obviously there.
She
talks about the kid. Yeah.
She talks about the kid. That's exactly where they're going. Totally. I'm starting to agree. Brian, we may not see Luke Cage until the 3rd season. We've already seen the set pictures of Mike Coulter on set, so that's definitely happening. Do I think he's going to show up on this season? No. I'm progressively not. I think it's going to be Jessica Jones. She's coming soon, sometime probably within the next episode or 2. She will be there. It'll end with Iron Fist, and then we're going to get like full on Defenders based stuff on and off season 3. Which I'm excited for. Do you think
the one you saw, the set photos are season 3?
For season 3. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's how I meant to word it. I'm sorry. Do you guys think that with Iron Fist entering the picture, because the universal consensus was that the Iron Fist show was crap. Do you 100%. think that him them bringing him back on? Do you think this could salvage the character?
Oh yeah.
Because I agree. I'm inclined to agree. I was always a firm believer that the character wasn't beyond saving. Finn Jones is a pretty good actor. I think he was just unfortunately failed by bad writing and even worse fight choreography. How the hell are you going to have an Iron Fist show, a martial arts show, and have low tier martial arts like that? So
I'm not sure
I'm
Finn Jones is a great actor.
Oh, he's a great actor.
I think he's pretty good. I just
he's capable.
He's definitely capable. And even on the I think he's proven that he can do good with the character. Case in point, the one episode of Luke Cage that he was on, that was easily his best appearance. He was great on that. They did great with the character too. So I think that as long as the writing is on his side, and as long as they give the character good fight choreography, you need that. Look at Shang-Chi, the fight scene, the martial arts, and that were great. We need you can't have a martial arts based character and have flat, unmemorable martial arts fight sequences. So hopefully they improve that when he shows up.
I don't know if I like Finn Jones in Game of Thrones, and no, I didn't like him in Iron Fist. Yeah.
In Game of Thrones,
I still like him as actor. I don't.
Oh man, I mean, I hated his character in Game of Thrones because he was a little bitch,
asshole.
But he was a bitch.
I can't tell you that
because he let what's her name
else
run the show.
This is Loras Tyrell, his character, but I just don't know anything else he's been, so I can't even really gauge if I like if I think he's a good actor or not, because I haven't seen him enough.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's just not in a lot of things.
Yeah, he's a very here and there actor. I've only, he's not like all over the place, but I've liked him in the content that I've seen him in.
Yeah, I mean, because after Game of Thrones, he definitely like attached himself to the Iron Fist thing, and that kind of fell through. So,
because it was just terrible. But Brandon's right. The writing was bad. I think all the acting was bad. The fight choreography was bad. It was just bad all together. So, but that kind of sometimes falls on the at the feet of the actor, who was just happy to be there.
Yeah, yeah, and that's it's too bad, because. Like it's exactly like you said. If you ever saw interviews with Finn Jones about Iron Fist, he seems so happy to be there. So I was really pulling for him in that regard, and just nothing seemed to work with it. There were kind of like he did what he could. That's what I think.
Did he though? Because that's what I said. He's just happy to be there. Just like doing stuff. Like, nah. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
Nope, but I'm happy to be
I'm
here.
really pulling for him. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really pulling for him in when Born Again, when he shows up on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Not for him. Yeah, I thought he was. I mean, he was excellent, but I mean, he played his character because his character was a little bitch. Like he was forced marriage with what's her name, and she was like the boss. He was secretly gay. He didn't really like her. Like that. So yeah. I mean, he wasn't like a major character by any means, but
I don't know if he's a great actor. I can't say good. I don't even know if he's a good actor. I don't know if he's worth any of his stuff. So we have to talk about it.
Yeah, because it says I'm looking at it, he was in Dickinson, and I watched it. I don't remember him in it.
I don't remember him. Like, he's not a memorable
he might have been
person
in the background. Because I even looked up the cast, and like he's not even in like the first list of cast members. He was Samuel Boyles. So okay. So also I didn't watch that like a lot. I think it's 3 seasons. I only watched like 1 season. So yeah, not that it was bad. It's just moved on. Yeah, it's just I mean, out of all the actors between the 3 of them, I would say he was the least unknown, or the least the most unknown. Yeah, the least known.
Yeah.
Because even like because obviously Ritter, Mike Coulter was doing other TV stuff.
Yeah,
but even Charlie Cox, I had no idea who. Yeah, for sure.
Have you seen Charlie Cox in? What other things have you seen Charlie Cox in?
He does a lot of plays. He's really big into like Broadway kind of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stage acting.
Yeah.
And you know what? Really, the only thing that I had known him for before Daredevil, the only thing that came to mind before Daredevil, just because I've always liked this movie, it's like one of the fantasy films I like more. I remember him from Stardust, which is a movie that I've always really liked.
Oh man, Stardust! I remember that movie. Okay.
I love Stardust. It's like one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite fantasy movies that is not Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings. Or
Showtime.
Combat. My all-time favorite.
I don't know if Stardust is a good one or anything. I just probably enjoyed it. I time period.
Love Stardust. I absolutely love Stardust. It's very much like one of those movies that I could just sit and watch in a state of joy.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
It's not great. It's not bad either.
It's just really
a fun time. I think more than anything. I don't.
It is. That's exactly why I like it. It's a fun time. Yeah, it's strictly a fun time movie. That's why I enjoy it.
That's why I don't want to say like this is a great thing. It is fun. It is. It's just
Ben Barnes is in it too.
Yeah. So me and Brad, man, we're in fucking worked the family video. So yeah, we can see a lot of stuff. So
yeah.
I know. Yeah, I never seen that one.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree with that. I can't argue.
Matthew Vaughn directed it though.
Yeah, that was when and that's kind of what made me a fan of Matthew Vaughn. Because that's when he was really kind of making making himself established as Hollywood or in Hollywood. Because after that, I think like his next thing that he did was Kick-Ass.
Yep. I think you're right.
Which really got me paying attention to him, and then after that, I believe it was X-Men First Class. And I always thought he had a pretty interesting career trajectory, even though the last thing that he did, Argyle, didn't quite land for me. But
God,
didn't quite land. It was fucking terrible.
Ass land for anybody.
It was fun.
Stardust fun. Oh man! All right,
it was buns.
I rather watch The Village. You know how much I hate M. Night Shyamalan. You know I hate M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh yeah.
He's easily like I think I get more mad with M. Night Shyamalan because I think he has great ideas. He just doesn't know how to figure it out.
Well, everything's a twist. Like not everything needs to be a twist, man. Just fucking end it.
Oh, Delta Dan, your birthday was yesterday.
Oh man,
belated birthday, man. I'm sorry.
Belated birthday. Yeah, it's great. Yeah,
well, we got you a gift. You'll get
there. You go. Yeah, there you go. Oh man, yeah. Happy belated birthday, man. Yeah, there you go. Mom Bear's happy birthday. Oh man, so it sucks to say like right in the middle of the week on Wednesday. So hopefully you're doing something fun on the weekend.
Oh yeah. You need to have both weekends. You say the beginning of one weekend and the end of the other weekend. Enjoy both of them.
Well, yeah. Oh man, but yeah, happy birthday, Delta Dan. Yeah, I said we gotta send you something. I gotta send it out. So I'll probably send. I sent the Anzo's thing out, but I gotta send everyone else's out. But the only reason I didn't was because I forgot. I'm like, oh, I have special boxes for those things. Yeah, so I'm at home, so I'm gonna grab them tonight and then send it out. Send it out tomorrow.
I have multiple ones too. I need to send it to you too. I need it or give them to you next time I see you. Like we have those for our giveaways and stuff. So.
There you go. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Delta Dan. All right. Let's check out this Mortal Kombat trailer. Then we'll talk Invincible.
Kombat. This is all about the ticket sales. So this one, I think the beginning of this thing is where they talk about ticket sales.
Yeah, they went on sale.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Oh man, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what is up? Welcome to Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys tonight. This is the new Mortal Kombat trailer that came out today with the announcement of the ticket sales being released. Haven't seen this one, so
Me neither.
Yeah, so let's check it out and see if we get any new stuff from this trailer.
It's showtime.
Mortal Kombat 2. Get tickets now. Damn.
There are 8 billion people on this planet. And Mortal Kombat is upon us.
If we lose one more time, the Earth is gone.
Johnny Cage. This is a war for the fate of your world.
I hope your ancestors are watching.
Your might. Now would be a good time to use those powers, mate! You wanna know my power? I am Johnny Cage. Ah, whip. Get over here!
Damn.
Remember, if you fell, the earth falls with you. Uno mas, thanks, Ed.
Boone?
Sub-Zero. I am reborn.
Mortal Kombat 2. Rated R. Get tickets now. Experience it in IMAX. Only theaters May 8th.
Okay,
Dude, that's phenomenal. That's a great trailer.
that was a good trailer.
Oh my god,
That was a good trailer.
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
I'm a little less pissed off at them about the delay.
I mean, that showed so many characters. Like they're going all out with the characters this time. You know,
Dude,
yeah.
I am beyond shocked. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want nothing to do with Mortal Kombat. That looks phenomenal.
It does. It does. And mind you, I'm still pretty salty about the delay. I'm a little less salty about it now.
if it's worth the wait, then I'm like, all right. I'm still mad, but all right.
I'll take it this time.
Yeah. Don't do it again.
There were so many characters in that trailer,
Yeah.
and not a shot of Cole Young.
That's true. Well, to take my money. Yes. To me, it says I'm in.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty stuff. Yeah, people were talking mad shit about this movie. It looks like a good time to me. I think they were talking a lot of the crap because of the delay. You know. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the delay. No one loved the main character last time. Cole Young sucks ass. So like, I mean, that's the reason.
Yeah.
Literal
Replace a
plot
nobody
armor.
character. Yeah. So yeah, the double. So definitely was good.
I was even pissed off that at Mortal Kombat 1 that they made Liu Kang a nobody character. I just thought that just, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, that was such a disservice to him. And the actor who plays him, Ludi Lin, is capable.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard that he got cast, I'm like, oh, that's I've liked the stuff that I've seen him in. Like that could be cool. And they did nothing with him.
No. This time it looks like they actually are, which is good.
Like,
yeah,
him and Kung Lao were pretty well cast, and they were both interesting characters. They could have focused on
they're
them.
terrible. Their power.
They
was
could have
awful.
focused on Sonya if we were doing the whole
100%.
Mm-hmm.
What he said.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that looks good. I can't wait.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is gonna. It looks like it. Fingers crossed, it'll kind of course correct from the last movie, which I thought was okay, but I can understand why a lot of the fan base didn't like it. I can definitely understand that, and that comes from someone who still regularly plays the games. I just found myself for the most part entertained, but I definitely get why people and why fans especially wouldn't like it for sure.
Oh yeah.
So I thought it was booty.
And that's straight up, and I get that.
Yeah.
And that's 100% valid. I get the why. I get why people wouldn't like it. I get why fans wouldn't like it.
I would rather watch Mortal Kombat Annihilation than that first Mortal Kombat movie.
I don't think I can. I don't think I could handle Annihilation.
See, so I guess we get a shot of Cole. What he said, he goes, there's someone where he's like, when he says it begins or something like that.
Well, that's just his dead body.
Yeah, his voiceover. Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is? Nah. Yeah, no, kill him right away and then be done.
Yeah. You don't see the useless little fuck knuckle anywhere.
Which sucks because he's such a good actor. I feel like you could have actually made him a character. You could have done something with him. He's a fun actor,
crazy ass character, like for no reason. But to make him into a good character, they literally depowered everybody else. Cole Young beats Goro by himself.
For Lewis Tan.
He beats Goro by himself. That's making sense.
Him?
And then Liu Kang doesn't do anything. And I was like, man, fuck this thing. This makes no sense. Kill him immediately.
Crap. The dude spends the entire
Oh, he is there.
The entire movie, he's getting his ass kicked. Where?
Right there.
Was that him?
I'm pretty sure looks like his armor thing.
Just let him die.
Yeah.
He dies. He dies.
Plot armor.
He dies. He dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. So it's gonna be fun for sure. Oh man. He goes, I get Jax either way with those opinions, but I prefer Jax.
Yeah. Jax is awesome.
There you go.
Yeah. I put aluminum foil on my arms one year and went as Jax.
Oh man. The predictions, what Tigo Neal saying, box office prediction, Mortal Kombat brings in 400 mil, more than Mando and Grogu.
There's no way it makes more than Mando and Grogu.
There's no way. I'm not sure about that. Mortal Kombat is big, but it's not Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. His arm's going. Yeah, that was him. So hopefully he dies somehow. Just blow him up.
You don't even need to give that character an on-screen death. He doesn't even deserve an on-screen death. Like I've said in the past, he doesn't need an on. Just say he fell down a flight of stairs or something like that.
Yeah.
He tripped and fell.
He felt something hard like my fist, and then died.
Yeah. There you go. Mama Bear's giving you C2E2 cosplay
2027. Aluminum foil.
Yeah. Just walk around shirtless with the aluminum foil on your arms.
That'd be fun.
Dude, that sounds cold.
Super cold, right?
Yeah.
Especially with the cool air that they have pumping through McCormick Place.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, we'll definitely be checking that one out. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It looks good.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully the movie lands, But we will let you guys know. Yeah.
Yeah. I hope it course corrects,
Yeah.
There's no reason that video game adaptations can't be just as great as novel adaptations or comic book adaptations. So I'm really pulling for the movie, and all joking aside, hopefully the delay is worth it and they deliver the best product possible.
Yeah. Hope so. But yeah, we'll let you know in about a month. About a month, we'll let you know if it's good or not, because we'll definitely review review it when it comes out. But we want to hear your guys' thoughts. So if you're watching on the replay, leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this trailer. Did you like it? Is it the best trailer we got so far for this movie? Leave a comment. Let us know. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right down there. Come and join us when we do trailer reactions like this, the movie review for this movie, and other fun, nerdy stuff as well. But we appreciate all you guys hanging out with us in the live chat. You guys stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night. Right.
Let's just watch this next one too. Let's get this out of the way.
Okay.
Get it going.
Got the intel package.
Yeah.
Jason Statham.
Ah,
Let's go.
It's always a good one. All right, what is up? Welcome back to Spoiler Kings. We got another trailer reaction for you guys. This one's Jason Statham, Mutiny. So, you know, it's a Jason Statham movie. So
exactly, that's all you need to know. Jason Statham, he's going to kill some people. Then, right?
You don't even need titles for these. It's like Jason Statham 2026. Like that's it. That should be just the title of his movies from now on because you already know what you're getting. But yeah, let's check out this trailer and see how much like everything.
How
else
much does he kill everybody? That's how it happens.
Exactly.
Got the intel package on Cole Reed. Born and raised in London. Father was a cop, grandfather was a cop.
Always an
Reed ends
ex-military
up
person.
serving under his dad, investigating a human trafficking operation. So why'd he leave the UK? File goes cold.
It's okay. I'm here to help. I'm coming back. For everybody. What the fuck is going on? Get back in the container! Said get back in!
You know you're dead.
We got a problem on the ship.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Who the fuck are you?
Don't even think about stopping. By now, the matters is we get those people to safety. We're about to be short on time.
Make sure that Cole Reed doesn't get off that ship alive.
He's trapped.
Tell me what you want. Everybody wants something.
What the fuck do you want? Vengeance.
Distress call came in.
What was the code?
Attack, sir.
An attack.
It's the most Jason Statham movie I've ever seen in my damn life.
Right?
It's
the most Statham movie that's ever Stathamed. You know,
my God.
Jason Statham has pretty much carved out his own subgenre, like ex-special forces person living a quiet life who goes after a group of people that everyone hates. You know, like the Beekeeper, he was going after scammers. In freaking A Working Man, he was going after human traffickers. In this one, he's going after pirates, it seems like.
Sex traffickers.
Sex traffickers, yeah. Or
sex
not human traffickers. I mean, they have people in his bin, so yeah.
Yeah.
So like for the next one, since he's taking out like groups of people that everyone hates, I hope the next one like he goes after YouTube pranksters or something like that.
Mr. Beast. That's funny.
But Statham movies are just they're just fun, you know. They're an entertaining time just to see him.
Same movie, different titles. Exactly.
They are. And I can't help but watch them and have a fun time.
Yeah.
I mean,
we you know what? We need to make a bingo card.
Is it entertaining?
every year, because every year he pulls out a movie. Is like, is he going to be military? Is who like is the person he goes after like universally hated?
Yeah, is he living a quiet, secluded life beforehand?
What
is he
are we
looking
gonna see
for?
like an insane kill in the trailer? Like every trailer, there's like a crazy kill where we we always go, oh damn.
We all did the same time. We're like, oh
yeah. Why was that lock so big?
That padlock. Yeah.
Is Jason Statham getting into Nicolas Cage territory?
Jason Statham plays the best Jason Statham. Exactly.
Exactly. So is he getting to a point where he gonna have a massive talent of just vengeance? A sequel of massive talent of unbearable weight of massive talent. Like have a sequel to it.
Yeah, it was just unbearable weight of massive violence.
Vengeance.
Yeah.
I'm served cold.
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. It's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. Never lets him down. Good hip hop in the trailer. Post the Gladiator. The Gladiator. Oh
man.
Yeah. So
you know exactly what you're getting with him. You're right, This is it. You know exactly what you get with Jason Statham. He never lets you down.
Jason Statham, the Paul brothers. I'm here for that one.
Oh my goodness.
That one. Yeah, in his next film, Plastic, he plays a father who goes after a company that makes Walmart skateboards and one that breaks on his child. They decided to cheap out on his son's skateboard, and he died in a half pipe.
I mean, what's interesting? This is probably a movie that we don't see him drive.
Yeah. It looked like he was in a car at one point. Yeah, because he was sticking out of the window shooting a gun. So
we need to find a way for him to be in a black, Audi or BMW or something. Just for our own time's sake. That's all you want, Yeah.
Yeah, they're always fun though. They really are. I mean, because you know what you get in, and he delivers. Like I want action. And I guarantee that padlock kill is probably not the craziest kill. We're gonna see something because remember in Beekeeper, like some of the shit he did in his little beekeeper
that giant hook. He has a harpoon.
Yeah,
all type of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad at Statham. The dude sticks to his guns, literally.
Yeah, I mean it's easy money. It's easy money. This is gonna be super low budget movie that's gonna make triple back its budget, and then he's gonna do the same shit next year. Like
same time next year.
And sometimes he even puts out like more than one of these every year because he had one earlier this year. Shelter.
Oh yeah.
Correctly is what it was called.
Yeah,
it takes all of 2 months to film. He kills everybody and he walks off.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Was it August? I think it said August 11th. I think it said. Yeah. So we're definitely checking that one out. We check out every Statham, action movie. I remember how wild Crank was. Yeah. Oh my God.
Crank is GTA the movie. Crank is 1 and 2
GTA movie.
Or the closest thing that we'll probably ever get to a proper GTA movie.
Yeah.
Next to Bad Boys 2, I kind of consider that a GTA-esque movie as well. But Crank even more, especially since it had like the whole video game theme going on throughout it. Yeah. Crank 1. I'm still a little. I would have taken a third Crank movie as well.
You might still get one.
Just wait.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, there's more.
Yeah, so Fernell said Jason has a great agent. I'm like, no, the agent is just super lucky. It's like people make movies for Jason Statham, so it's like you don't even have to do any work.
There's a call thing. He just grabs the next one. All right, next one, you're killing Nazis. Next one, you're killing Al Qaeda. Next one, you're killing garbage men. Next one.
What was the one was bank robbers, right? I think.
Yep.
The one the Guy Ritchie film he did, or one of the Guy Ritchie films he did. Yeah. So.
Yeah, the bank job.
Was it Big Job? I forgot what it was called.
No, that's the Italian Job. No, but the one you watched, Operation.
No, but even before that, there's one where he went hidden as a bank robber, where he worked on the armored trucks.
Wrath of Man.
Wrath of Man.
Yeah. Wrath of Man.
30 years old. So yeah,
not the Italian Job. Yeah, also a great movie, but yeah, that's not the one. All right, yeah, that was awesome. But yeah, we want to hear from you guys. So if you checked out this trailer with us, leave a comment down below. Let us know if you're gonna go check it out in August. Make sure you guys leave a comment, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, come and join us when we do other trailer reactions like this, when we actually review this movie in August. Make sure you come and join and be part of the live chat like all these awesome people are all the time. You guys are awesome. We appreciate you. But we want you guys to stick around because we're gonna move on to our next topic for the night. Oh man, yeah, we legit need to make it like a Statham bingo card. Like, here's all the shit we expect,
dude, and then send them out before the movie, before the trailer, Everyone has a copy of the Statham card.
Hey, who gets the bingo? Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Can you name a movie that Statham was in that wasn't good? That's a good question.
I have one. I can't remember the name of the movie. I know
the Meg. That's kind of borderline. A little goofy.
Yeah.
It's fun. But
I didn't hate that one though.
I didn't hate it though. No, I didn't hate it. Death Race wasn't
fun.
Great.
It's fun still.
I love
but like, yeah. Like at worst, he's like, yeah, it wasn't great, but it's fun.
Isn't that what you're gonna say about everything? The mechanic, no matter what you say.
Yeah. Oh, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Amazing movie. War with Jet. Was that Jet Li? Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I was looking at so many. He was in Romeo and Juliet. Does that count?
He sure was. I forgot about that. I forgot he was in that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember that. There's a movie.
Blitz. That wasn't bad. Even the Expendables, but the Expendables are exactly what you expect. Over the top, kind of crazy. I mean, the last Expendables was really pushing like its life cycle on it, because man. Yeah. Homefront was good. Yeah.
There's a movie in like 2000.
Oh, there's a Beekeeper 2 scheduled.
There's a Beekeeper 2, coming out
next year. Nice.
I think the beginning of next year, early next year, is Beekeeper 2, or it might even be late this year.
It says 2027 on the
Ghost of Mars.
I never seen that one. I saw that, but I never seen it, so I can't say if it was good or not. That's old. 2001.
It's 2001.
I think I saw that one. I think I saw that one all the way through once, and it's definitely one of John Carpenter's lesser movies.
John Carpenter did that?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It was the one that got him to
Carpenter
Transporter, though.
He wrote and directed it.
Yeah, Ice Cube was in it. Pam Grier, Jason Statham.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I never watched that one. I like I'm looking at like the pictures of the cast. One says Chuck Norman, and it's the picture of Dwayne Johnson. I bet you Chuck Norman's like, yeah, nice. Yeah. So, oh man, but yeah, he always does. Yeah, you know what you're expecting, and you get what you expect. Yeah. Oh, it said Ghost of Mars was initially written as the third Snake Plissken movie, but was changed to be a standalone. Okay.
I believe it because it definitely had Snake Plissken Escape from New York, Escape from LA vibes to it.
You definitely did.
I definitely that definitely tracks.
Yeah. It sees some of the most badass Australian, or is Crocodile Dundee.
I will take give me Thor. I'll take
As
him.
badass?
I think if it was Statham against, I think he's big enough that you might be able to stop him. I mean, Thor as a character, yeah. Thor throw lightning. He almost killed Thanos by himself. Like if it's just a character, yes, I'll take Thor. Fuck.
I mean, Hobbs and Shaw, they stopped the Black Superman. So
Thor killed Thanos.
It took him 2 times.
It did take him 2 times. So
Steve Irwin is the real life badass. Yeah, then Mama Bear got the right answer. Steve Irwin is the real life badass Australian.
That fucking kangaroo's the fucking real badass.
Yeah, right. Thor was a bad call, but man, as an actor.
As an actor.
Yeah. Oh man. Ooh, Statham as Metal Gear would be so epic.
Ooh.
That would be so good. I'll 100% here for that.
It'd probably be the best fit.
Yeah, 100% here for that.
If we're being honest.
Yeah, I like that.
It'd probably be the best fit
trailer.
for him.
That was a good trailer.
I wanted to show you guys. That's what I found.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
They're from is that for the movie or is that just an old?
It's for the movie.
Yeah. Oh, they announced it wasn't announced, it was leaked with a bunch of the new Funkos coming out. They're doing an absolute
Batman?
Trinity. Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. For Funko. So I was like, damn. So yeah, it was just like a leak of like all the things they have planned coming out, and they have the absolute shit. I'm like, I need like a McFarlane toy because I can't afford a hot toy. Like that one that they have coming out, I was like, it looks amazing. I can't afford $600 just for something to sit on my shelf.
Never.
$20, $20 or $30, I could do that. I'll be happy with that. But the hot toy looks amazing. A Funko I will 100% get. But yeah. Oh man.
Well, Steve-O.
But let's get going. What's up, Steve? Coming in for 7 months, man. That's awesome. Appreciate you coming in and being a member for 7 months, Steve. Yeah, anybody go check out Hey Yo Steve-O. Over on YouTube. He does a lot of gaming stuff.
Video games. Mm-hmm.
A lot of fun, very chill. It's always a good time. So appreciate Steve. Man, he did lose to a Stingray.
Too soon.
Yeah, it was the most evil
You were
Stingray.
cold as ice.
Well, oh man, yeah. All right. Y'all killing it. Love the dedication. Appreciate Steve. Always coming in.
Steve.
Oh, thanks.
All right. Let's for sure get Invincible out, but I don't mind doing like a boys, kind of thing. I know you said you want to maybe save it for
I want to show the boys off.
I just don't know when.
Saturday, Sunday, I don't know. If we get away for an hour for some anytime, because I'm pretty much whatever.
Yeah.
But I definitely the boys needs to be, good. And I don't want to rush in on 15, 20 minutes.
I agree. Especially with those first 2 episodes. It's the beginning of the end. It deserves its time. I'm good with that. We can always talk about it on Saturday and then stretch out talk about it Saturday and then watch an episode of The Expanse.
I like it.
Like that.
I like
How many more episodes of the season we got left? 3?
3, yeah.
Yeah, so we could do that and then do like 2 or 3 next week. Yeah. But Invincible we can knock this out fairly quick. Yeah. All right. We got 4 shows to watch too. Yeah. Because now it's just
Invincible, Daredevil, Boys, and Maul.
Yeah.
And then From comes back a week from Sunday. And then if you do watch DTF St. Louis.
Yeah. That's super popular right now. I need to get caught up with that. I need to get caught up. I know all you guys in chat are always talking about it. Yeah. I feel like there's something else out right now.
I feel like I'm missing something.
Yeah.
That I've watched too. Man.
Yeah. But those 4 for sure are just like so good. So good.
I know Euphoria is supposed to come back, right?
Which one?
Isn't Euphoria supposed to come back?
Yeah.
It is.
I don't really,
I never.
but,
it's not that I would watch. So.
I know it's popular. People love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was never quite able to get into Euphoria.
Yeah.
I don't think they even want me to be the person that they're coming after. Like they want to watch this.
We're not the target audience necessarily. Yeah. Are you keeping up with the boys? Oh yeah. That's why we don't want to just rush. Just like 15, 20 minutes. Even like give it like a solid 45 minutes. Talking about it. Because there's so much is going on. There's so much that happened in those first 2 episodes.
And there's so much there's so much to talk about. They're doing a lot. And they're doing a lot fast. And I mean the death was immediate. Like they were just like, come off. Wait, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Bam! Death.
Yeah.
I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Said at least y'all know when the Expanse ended. When I watched the first finish the Expanse, I figured there was another season.
Yeah, I know it's so sad.
Yeah,
I'm still sad over that.
He said, "Brian, as a father of 2 girls, don't watch Euphoria. Trust me."
100% not. I'm not, because you know what? I would kill everybody.
Like you are never leaving this house.
You
get homeschooled.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go kill your boyfriend and your friend and your roommate. I'm gonna kill them all.
Euphoria's overrated. I don't get the appeal. I mean, I get the appeal for the younger generation kind of stuff, but
Dude,
not
I literally work out. This is what I'm today
for that purpose.
Today. So I was working out with my friend Darren. He's a Joliet police officer, whatever. And we put out on, I think it was like we had four plates on, and he was a monster today. I don't know what the hell was going on with him, but he was able to hit 5 times, right? And I'm done. Like my chest is already done, and the thing. And he said, just think about your girls going on a date with this dude who has a mustache and got a tattoo, and they're 14 and he's 16 years old. And I was like, ah! Just going crazy. And I hit 6 times because I was nuts.
Ready to kill somebody. Ready to kill this.
Everybody. I'm telling you,
man.
That first day they're going on a date. Oh man, it's gonna be a mix between 50 Cent and Martin Lawrence.
I gotta send you that clip I seen. So it's from the God of War game, and it's with Thor, because he's like the bigger, fatter dude, and then Kratos is standing there, and the caption was like, "Oh, when your daughter leaves your boyfriend alone with him," and then it's like Thor getting up, he goes, finally, and then he like grabs the hammer and just smacks the shit out of Kratos.
I love it. I want it so many.
I gotta send it to you. Because he's like sitting down, then he gets up, he's like, he does that old man kind of like grunt. Yeah. That's what I should have been when I was really big. I should have did fat God of War Thor.
You getting skinnier and skinnier. I don't know. You guys don't know. This dude's getting skinnier and skinnier.
I have to myself, but I know. So that's what kind of one of the things we're talking about in the back before we went live. Like Brian's like, he's like, squatting like 600 pounds or something. I'm like, I'm just bending my knee and I'm dying. Like right now, I'm sure you guys see me kind of grimace. My leg is so sore right now. So like Brian's talking about like breaking records.
We're doing I was deadlifting, and I told him, my fucking right butt cheek is killing me because I was trying to deadlift 650. So because I did 6 plates and I put 225s on each side, right? And I got it up, but I couldn't lock out, and I was just like, fuck it, whatever. And of course I come back, I'm like, oh my hand, what the hell? I can't walk around hurting. And I was telling Tank, he was like, yeah, same thing happened with me,
for very different reasons. I'm just slightly bending my knee, and I'm like, my whole leg is like shaking, and then my like ass cheek is like in pain. Like I told him, like everything from my butt down to my ankle is just, like the whole leg is just sore, like so sore.
All right, before we get into this, I just want to watch this again real quick. If you guys don't mind, because I think this is that one just perfect. This is gonna be me.
Rolando, this is my dad.
What's up, Mr. LeBeau? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, let me talk to you for a second.
But don't worry about it, okay? We're just gonna talk.
So here's what's up. For the past 16 years, my daughter's safety and protection has been my responsibility only. And for the first time in her life, I gotta hand you that responsibility. Don't fuck up. Or your mama will weep if she has to wheel your ass around every day the rest of your life. I see you at 11:30.
Yeah. 11:30. Yeah, 11:30. Good choice.
I love that. That's phenomenal. So good.
You open the door, Master Chief is right there.
Exactly. You open the door, you get Master fucking Chief.
Get some Tiger Balm. I see. Like, I'm worried. Like for Brian, yeah, it's just muscle. But I'm worried. Like with my surgery, my knee's still numb, and I'm like, how's it gonna make it feel? Like, is it gonna like that? That's my only thing. You know. Yeah.
I got some CBD cream, man. That's why
I using some of that right now.
It really helped out so much. I was like, good, thank God. That's why I was able to get up this morning and go, crazy.
Oh man. Yeah, so they've been saying it's bad, talking about The Boys. No, it was not. It was not.
Who said it was bad?
I haven't seen what people have been saying online, but no way. Yeah. And like The Boys is dope, but The Fellas is even better. that's the British version. It's the British version. And Lauren said The Boys over Daredevil Born Again.
Yes.
They're able to go there. They're able to go there. With
this
Daredevil,
week specifically. This week specifically, I think Invincible. Invincible was worse than Daredevil. I think Daredevil's better than Invincible, and The Boys better than Daredevil. This is how I feel like this week went.
Yeah, I agree with that. My brother said Brian is definitely going to have a whole bunch of his buddies there.
Dude, it's just good. It don't even have to. I can have 3 or 4 people, and it'll be like the big. It'll be like bigger than the Bears' offensive line.
Yeah,
so it's like that's all I need.
You just open the door, it's Marvin, and then like 5 people walk out from behind him.
Exactly. Just check out. Oh man, it's going to be so bad for that little boy that comes in. Don't piss me off because I will. Dude, his mom's going to have to come to the door because I'm going to throw him outside my house like it was Jazz and it's the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah. Then when the Bad Boys one where they're going into my intros and the daughter's boyfriend.
100%. I just got. I ain't going back.
Yeah. The animation was crappy. The animation, I mean, they have to save money. I get it. I saw somebody who did a really good comparison. They're like saying like the Invincible animation is crappy is whatever, but also it's like, does it change it from being a good story? And they related it to Avatar: The Last Airbender. And he showed a lot of things. He goes, look at all the things that they were doing to save money. Like there's times characters weren't moving except for their face. Like not even their head, just their face. He goes, they did a lot of like just things that are saving money. But character development, the story, stuff like that. So
how much do you think they spend on anime? How much do you think they spend on every episode of Invincible this season?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Me neither.
I looked at
I know it's animation, so it's not like I know it's not like cheap, but I know they keep getting less and less money each season.
But they started off stupid account.
Yeah. Yeah, season 1 was a lot of money,
So per episode, almost $3 million.
Wow. Okay. You know what though? How much is it? The actors. I mean, because you got J.K. Simmons, why am I Stephen Yeun, Sandra Oh, so you got actors you have to pay.
Well, they said compared to Jujutsu Kaisen, it's literally Jujutsu Kaisen is like $150,000 an episode. And this is $2.5 million to $3 million.
And a lot of people talk about how shitty the animation is in Jujutsu Kaisen. And you can tell, especially the last what's the last season? Because they did the movie. And I'm trying to remember because I watched it all at once. I just like binged it all together. And you could definitely tell like the animation like
wavered and kind of going down.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter because it's a great fucking story. Like it was a great story, So I never cared. I was like, I never really paid attention because I'm invested into what's happening on screen rather than what it looks on screen. They panned over to a different person who's not talking, so they don't have to animate that person talking. Shit like that. I was like, I never really pay attention to that because I'm watching it. So, but yeah, that's all Invincible is getting is like animation sucks.
Like, does it really suck, guys? I mean, there's some things that are going on.
Yeah. Brian will have a comic showing.
It does at all.
What happened to the boy? I sure will have a comic book showing a flip book, guys. We'll have a flip book away. You can see the blood going.
It's literally that picture of Conquest where he's about to chop Oliver. that's Brian. Replace it with Brian about to chop some 15-year-old boy unexpectedly.
So I think about no, I'm not going to hit in the head, and I do in the stomach and start pulling out the guts.
Oh man,
leave it on a stone for buzzards.
Yeah, that's like it looks better for sure. But the movie was so good. The movie was good. The movie was good. Yeah,
but yeah, $24 million for basically the whole season. So three times 8 is about $24 million, which sounds like a lot of money. But how much does each episode of House of the Dragon cost?
Double that the whole season.
Every episode
was it like 80 or something like that?
Every episode was $20 million.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I think it took 2 years to come out, right? So would you rather have better animation but 2-year break, or would you rather have a great story and have consistent storyline going on every year?
Well, I think a good example would be Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer, exactly.
Especially that last movie was peak. Amazing. That animation might be some of the best animation I've ever seen ever. It was so good. But again, like you said,
do you want a 2-year break?
2 years,
and it's hard doing that with something that people want to see because you lose money when you have breaks like that. You lose a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, but anime fans are always gonna be anime fans, so
when you're doing more, so like when you're doing this Invincible, people are watching and aren't just in fans. People that want to see it. So you want to get the normies that are gonna watch Invincible. You have to continue that storyline. You have to hit year after year after year. Keep it going.
Yeah, and like I said, and also Jujutsu Kaisen has anime voice actors. This has actors. Award-winning actors, doing it. And I'm sure that's probably where most of the budget goes to is the actors, Seth Rogen, how much money, I mean, granted, he's the producer, so I'm assuming he's probably not taking as much as some of the other people, but, J.K. Simmons is probably getting a decent check. Stephen Yeun's probably getting a decent check. Sandra Oh,
and even
who's Walter Goggins?
If you look at the guest stars that they have.
Yeah.
Walter Goggins, he voiced Cecil.
Cecil.
But yeah, even the guest stars that they get, from that show up here and there, Lee Pace. Last season we had Sterling K. Brown. We had Aaron Paul.
Aaron Paul.
Right. Sterling K. Brown was a really good answer. Yeah,
It came in this season too. You know, again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I think I rather have because like, would you rather have like an anime voice actor, which they're good. Don't get me wrong, they're great. Doing doing why can't I think of the mom's name? The
Debbie.
wife.
Sandra Oh.
Doing that what she did last week, or somebody like an amazing actress like Sandra Oh doing that, because that's what made the scene. It wasn't like, oh, it looked great. I was like, no, it was acted amazing.
Listen to this. Stephen Yeun, Mark Hamill, Jillian Jacobs, Walter Goggins, Lauren Cohen, Seth Rogen, Zachary Quinto, J.K. Simmons, John Hamm, Sandra Oh, Mahershala Ali, Zazie Beetz, like he's Titan.
Oh yeah.
Jason Sudeikis. Like we're talking about Michael Dorn because he's Battle Beast. We got fucking Michael Dorn, Worf. We go all. I can go on and on and on.
Lee Pace is huge,
Clancy
man.
Brown, I didn't say. I mean, come on, bro. This is
Clancy Brown. Yeah, I mean, it's Sterling K. Brown. Yeah. Phil Lamar, I mean, he's definitely more of a voice actor, but he popped up in it and did such a quick role.
Wasn't Vale Johnson on part of it too?
Probably.
I mean, we're talking about Conquest. Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yeah, Jeffrey Dean.
These are like typically top of the list of what you want for a voice actor.
Yeah. So it's kind of give and take. Do you want amazing, voice acting from amazing actors, or like amazing animation? You could get both, but Amazon ain't letting both slide.
Yeah, exactly. They're not spending that money on it anymore.
Yeah. And then the thing is too, why? If it's getting the high ratings, why should I give it more money when it's already
can do the same thing with less money? Yeah, exactly.
So. All right. With all that being done, let's actually talk about this episode.
Okay.
Talk about how great the show is. All right, let's get going. Oh shit! What was this one called? No.
What the fuck is
this was episode
5 or 6. This is 6.
Yeah, 6.
Was You Look Horrible, because this is You Look Horrible. Yeah, 6.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Actually, give me 30 seconds.
All right.
I gotta turn this thing off. Sorry.
Okay. Go for it. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. And I get like a lot of people are upset with Thrag. They're like, he's the big bad. Like, trust me, we have not seen him yet. I mean, he's been on screen. We've seen him there, but we haven't seen him do his shit. Like once he starts doing something, oh man.
Sorry.
And to be honest, I'm not even worried about the ultimate payoff for Thrag, because I feel like it's going to be worth it. That's just how much I enjoy this show and how well it's been working for me overall. So, usually when you build up to something like that, it'll pay off, especially when you've been consistently great quality like this show's been. So I'm not worried about the ultimate payoff with Thrag.
Yeah, because he just showed up.
I think you're gonna get something special from Thrag.
I can't wait. There's a cover that's coming out. I think Tyler Kirkman did the cover of and it's of Thrag, and I don't want to spoil it, but it's him later on in the story, and he's dressed a certain way, and I'm like, I don't have any single issues, but I'm like, I might get that issue just because it looks badass. It looks really badass.
The thing we're going to get from Thrag and what he does.
Yeah. Oh my god.
None of y'all ready for.
Yeah.
None of y'all ready for this shit.
Just wait. All right. Let's get going. All right, what is up? Welcome back to Spoiler Kings. We're here talking about the next Invincible episode. This is season 4, episode 6. What was it? You Look Horrible, I think it was called.
You Look Horrible.
Yeah. So yeah, it kind of picks up right where the last one left off. Everyone's like, how's Mark gonna live? I was like, the show's named after him. He's gonna live.
He said it's literally called Invincible.
Yeah,
guess
yeah,
what?
exactly. So we get his we get him and his dad and his brother on the planet. He's healing up. We get all the stuff going on with the Coalition and Viltrum. And that's pretty much it between the two. And then by the end of the episode, both of the stories come together. But it was it's hard to be as high of this episode where that one ended.
Last one
yeah. I was like, because you that happened, everything with Conquest that happened. You have to let it cool down a little bit to let this story continue. You got to. So
I agree.
Yeah. But what do you guys think about this episode? Start with Brandman.
I liked it. I liked how it was very Nolan and Oliver centric. I think we kind of needed that just to kind of strengthen and emphasize their relationship. So I liked that, and definitely understood Oliver's side for sure. There's times where Nolan's getting laid into by be it Debbie, Mark, Oliver in this case, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, let him have it. I like that it kind of took a little bit of a break from, to a small extent, because like the third act of the show was pretty much all action. But you guys know me, I like character moments like they had, so that really worked. I thought the animation was just fine. I didn't have any problems with it, and I liked that. I liked what little elements of the war and the Viltrumites that we're seeing building up to as we get closer to the end of the season. So I liked that. Voice acting was still absolutely top notch. I think everyone just brings it with that all around. Always great to hear the great Peter Cullen, especially doing something other than Optimus Prime, even though you kind of at times
he's always Optimus Prime.
You get that kind of Optimus vibe.
Yeah,
in there.
100%.
And like each episode, I'm really waiting to see what happens next, especially as we get closer to the all out war. Really waiting hand and foot on that. But in the meantime, I'm enjoying how they're fleshing things out with characters as we get closer and closer.
Okay. What about you, Brian? What you think about the episode?
It really hits home anytime you're talking about kids and Oliver having to get his Fresh Prince Will Smith Fresh Prince answer. Why don't he love me? Able to talk to his dad on a planet when it's just them two for months, and for Omni-Man to have to answer, Nolan have to answer what he said. Why does he love her? And how Oliver, it took time for him to be able to open up to even listen to it. The character development and the relationship development that we saw in this episode was top notch. It's exactly what you have to do to build a bridge. You have to understand where each person is coming from, and their father has to really give the olive branch and be okay with the anger that's coming from him, because he was wrong. And I thought that was really good to kind of watch and see and to feel overall. I thought it was interesting to have an entire episode really without Mark. No, though he's invincible, but the whole thing is going without him. About Alan, the relationship that he was developing, and seeing how just how he is get better and better and better and stronger. I thought that was something that he was willing to fight. When in this war, he's willing to do whatever, trying to look after what's the robot name? I mean the girl's name.
Zoe.
Zoe. Yeah, Zoe. So yeah, he's looking after her, and then them playing the video game. We all been at that point where you playing the video game, and you're like, all right, 2 more minutes, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna break this level. So I thought that all that stuff was just something that we could all helps us to understand where they're coming from and to see ourselves in these characters. And I think that's important to sell to the public overall. But it was just so Nolan centered, and I thought the way they developed it was so good, just phenomenal. And I just think that they did. J.K. Simmons and Christian Convery did a great job of selling that and feeling it. And then the idea of 2 months. So now I'm back in my mind. I'm watching this and I'm thinking about what's Eve doing for all this time. And I'm thinking about, oh man, she's pregnant. And I'm telling you, she has to go to Debbie, right? She has to tell her what's going on because she's going to be going through all this stuff alone. So like, that's the first thing in my mind that we're going back to all the time. But then here Michael Dorn as Battle Beast and just ready to fight everyone. It was so we found him. He's just out in the middle of space, just floating, still wanting to fight. He wouldn't do nothing to talk to you. It's like all that.
Battle Beast is such a great character. He's very one-dimensional, but he is one of my favorite characters.
But then finally kind of seeing Thrag without without fighting, without doing anything else, but just kind of seeing what he is and how he holds the skull and how important that is to him. And that's going to be something that we're going to see later down the line. But I think that we needed this Oliver Nolan plot point because it might be Nolan's days might be numbered. So just saying, it was very important to get this out.
Yeah. It was. I thought it was great, and then also like it was almost pretty much like beat for beat from the book. They definitely did things fairly quick. But everything made sense. I didn't feel like anything was rushed. They did the Oliver and Nolan thing. While taking care of Mark. Straight from the comic book. I like the part where they go get the eggs. And Oliver's like, don't kill her, don't kill the mom, and he has his like reasons because also like, don't forget who he kind of is. He's kind of like a bug, like his mom, so like, it's kind of like, is it that, is it Invincible, rubbing off on him, like, being a good guy means you don't just kill unnecessarily, so definitely like seeing Oliver from this season to like last season was like, oh, he's definitely grown, physically and also emotionally, like he's becoming a better hero, but even going back to like him growing is like he's like, I outgrew my friends, like literally, and it's like they don't know how to handle that. And I was like, I'm like, they're still like 7 and now you're like 12, so it's like it sucks, and then the whole lobster thing had me cracking up. Cracking up. So beautiful. It made me feel like fuzzy inside. And he's like, oh, and he goes, I still ate it. Oh man, but just
good job.
So that was funny. But the whole Nolan and Oliver thing was really good. And then I really like the montage that they did of the war. Like they could have spent time on it for sure, whatever, but like, it's war, bad stuff is happening, a lot of people are going to die, and I thought they did a good way of doing it, where they were starting to lose, and then Zoe and Battle Beast showed up and Alan showed up, and they literally changed the war, and I thought that was all really done. Meanwhile, Alan's girlfriend, like the general chick, she's seeing all this death. Yeah. She's seeing all this death, and it's just like, damn, like, is it worth it? And then all the allies are like how much more?
How much more can we ask our people to take? And then it happens there at their home planet, so that they understand exactly what they're talking about, all the stuff that they're risking in doing this.
Yeah, and that kind of like I know like we haven't seen Thrag fight, but just as a leader, you see what he does. He's like willing to like, okay, they're spread thin, but their home is probably weak. Let's go there and destroy their home. It's like, yeah, but it's all civilians. I don't give a shit. Like, you know, because to him, it don't matter. You know, he's evil like that. You know, it's like they're bad, doesn't matter, and they all need to die. You know, so but it proves what's his name? Thaddeus? I think,
Thaddeus.
You know, Thaddeus or Thaddeus, whatever. It kind of proves his point. Is like if we don't stop him, you know, then we all die. You know, so it's like we need to stop him at all costs. You know. So I enjoyed that, and also finally, like you forget he's a Viltrumite too.
Yep.
And seeing him kick some ass is pretty awesome. You know, like seeing him in was it Craig or whatever the dude with the eyeball monocle thing. Yeah, General Craig. You know, like that fight was good. You know, so him just whooping his ass. Yeah. So, but but overall, I thought it was like a lot of fun. It was a good episode. It's so hard to come off of the last episode with how that ended. It was like
pushed along the story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got Mark back healthy. Got them to the Viltrumite War. Showed Oliver to be more powerful. Have Nolan have that time with Oliver. So Oliver has parts of Mark and has parts of Nolan in him now.
Yeah.
He had the time that he was able to spend. And something that when Oliver said, he said, Mark's going to be giving up soon. He was like, oh, man. So you're okay? Yeah. What's wrong? And he was like, I'm going to miss this. Just being to spend time just with you. Spend time with his dad.
Mm-hmm.
And not that he doesn't want Mark to be part of it too, but selfishly, a kid wants to have their father to themselves for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Mark had him to himself all the time. And it's even better because Nolan's finally becoming a good person and he's able to rub that off. I think that's just phenomenal. And it really worked out this episode. And this is why I can't say this is a filler episode. I can't say it was a bad episode. I just think it's a reset. It's a reset. That's all.
Yeah.
To get you ready for this war that's going to be epic.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's you know, the Viltrumite War, you know, with you know, we saw, you know, a lot of it already, you know, in the montage of everything, but it ain't done yet. So, but even the thing with Nolan bearing Conquest, you know, buried him, made the little pillars, you know, like, you know, little headstone kind of thing. And Oliver is like, it's bullshit, you know, like, you know, but to Nolan is like, you know, he's my blood. He's one of us, you know, like, you know, it's not that he was, because to Nolan, it's not he's a bad guy. He was doing what he thought was right for his people. You know, granted, it was just, you know, killing a lot of people, you know, and Nolan sees that that's wrong, but it's like, you know, it's just, you know, how complex Nolan is, you know.
I'm going to have a fight against someone that I understand where they're coming from. We grew up together, all the stuff. We're just on different sides of this war.
Yeah.
If he died, doesn't mean I'm not going to give him honor. And were you worried that Conquest was going to come back at the end of that fucking episode?
That was so good. Because I'm like, are they going to change it? Are they changing the comic? You know? And I thought that was so good because it cuts to it. And I was like, no. And then the music plays and it zooms in. I'm like, oh, like it's gonna be a metal hand. I was like, oh, what are they doing? It just goes back.
And like, nope.
Gotcha. Like, oh, that was a good post credit. Like it, you know, it didn't really mean anything, but as a viewer and watching it, and
you can appreciate it.
Yeah, you know, and then even thinking like when Mark woke up from that and he just like made his way to it, and he's like, you guys weren't there.
His three pillars.
Yeah. So, you know, and sees that, you know, a big mound, you know, so you figures it's somebody, you know, and then I love the question when he asks, he's like, oh, tells Nolan, he's like, oh, you killed Conquest? And Oliver's like, no, you did, man. you know, even him with his little shitty,
it was beard. The worst beard ever. It looked like me when I was 25 years old, couldn't grow a beard.
You know, and it's like Oliver's like, you grew a beard.
He's like, you did too. Like, yeah, one little piece,
like little fun. And like it zoomed up to his chin, and he just saw the like little little dots or little lines. I'm like, that's hilarious. Like they're able to do something like that where it's funny, but it doesn't take away from anything. So,
yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it was definitely not a filler episode by any means, but it was definitely, like you said, like a reset. That was such a high moment. This one was definitely, you have the emotional part with father and son, then you have all the other emotional part of war and what everything you lose in war. So yeah, I thought it was a really good
important episode. To get ready for this real war,
mm-hmm.
Ultramarine war. We have to kind of get a reset. We have to get Mark and Nolan and Oliver there, with Alan, so we can have all the parties where they need to go. And then you also know Thrag is going back to the planet and calling all Viltrumites home.
Yeah. Like I know what's gonna happen next, and it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Because at first, remember, I know like a couple of weeks ago, I'm like, I don't know where it's going to end. Because I kind of thought like, I wonder if this was going to be the end of it.
Mm-hmm.
But now seeing that this happened and there's still 2 more episodes, so I kind of I expect where it's going to end. Which if it does, I think that'll be a good ending for the season. And
well, Mark has to get back home.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't go back to and. Do you think that the season do they end the season, or does next episode involve Eve and Debbie at all?
That's a good question.
Just a scene when Eve says, "I have to talk to you." I can't
maybe
talk to anyone else.
Maybe you start the episode, because I feel like you can't put it in the middle and you can't put it in the end. It would have to start, and they're like, "Oh, I wonder what's happening with Mark,"
and then you go,
and then it cuts. Like that would be the best way to do it. Yeah,
I agree. I think that would be really cool to see.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man. This show. I think the show is like awesome. It's knocking it out of the park for me.
I'm sad.
We only got 2 more episodes.
We only got 2 episodes left. Like, what am I going to do now? So you know what? This is what I'm talking about, Lawrence.
What am I going to do?
2 years?
Yeah.
You only want 2 years away from? Bro, I can't do it. I can't.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with you, but I can't wait 2 years, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Even a year is kind of pushing. I was like, where the wind's coming, but
yeah. Can you give me some of that October time? I guess some of that October.
Yeah. I mean, yearly releases is okay. But yeah. Yeah. Well, you guys got anything else? Anything might have missed? I can't think of.
I'm so ready for next week's episode. I'm so ready. Right after I watch it, I'm ready for the next one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go back to the 90s, guys.
And that's the best feeling when it leaves you wanting more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And you get a new one every day, right?
Mm-hmm. To me, it's like, dang, only 2 left. That went by fast. It did. It really did. Well, we also got 3 episodes dropped at once,
and
then 4, 5, and then 6. So it's only been 4 weeks, and we are 6 episodes in, right? Yeah.
This is the worst.
Yeah. Yeah. So, man, but it's really good.
It would be really cool if one of these shows did this. They say there's only gonna be 8 episodes this season, and then at the end of it, they release a surprise episode. People will lose their damn motherfucking minds. Like if you did that, and like it's only 8 episodes this season, and they release a 9th episode, bro.
Yeah, even if it's a side story kind of thing, because there are some side stories in the events. I never read any of the side stories. I only read the main run.
There's a lot of side stories. I see it in the comic book store. I see them all the time.
Yeah. So something like that would be cool. I wouldn't mind something like that. But even like right now in the comic book store, they're doing Battle Beast. Battle Beast has his own run of stuff, and that's killing it. The art's amazing and everything like that. So, but I doubt he'll get like a this early on, maybe later. But yeah, I wouldn't mind a surprise. Like, look, we got you one more. That'd be cool.
You thought it was over? We're never over. Yeah, one more.
Yeah. Well, didn't they do that? With Eve, Like she had her her little backstory episodes.
Yeah, that one episode of Eve. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it just one episode?
I think it was.
Or was it
one or two?
It might be. Yeah. But they had the little Eve backstory thing. So maybe they could something like that. I wouldn't mind.
Wouldn't mind. I would love it.
Yeah.
I'll be over here like, this is how you do it, guys. This is how you do it.
Yeah. But yeah. Like I say, you got 2 more episodes left. Then we'll see, where this season ranks. Because right now the season is up there. It's up there.
You know what's going on. You think people are going to be depressed by the end of this episode? End of the season?
End of the season? No. I think people are gonna, if it goes where I think it's gonna go, I think people are gonna be like, oh shit. Like there's gonna be another one of those moments in the finale, where you're just like, oh wow, they did that. I think, okay. Yeah, and then then I'll set up the next seasons, because I think right now in the comics they're about somewhere in the middle, so it's about halfway through the story.
We're talking about this right now. They're about issue 60, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah, so that's like right in the middle.
Yeah,
because there's 130
or so,
something like that. Yeah, so yeah, but this is about halfway through the story. That's why people are like, oh, what's next? There's still a lot of crazy shit that happens. Yeah, a lot of crazy shit that happens after this story, this arc. So.
Because we think of Mark for Kids and all that stuff, that's like 92 or something like that.
Yeah. I'll just let anybody watching right now. We haven't even got peak Mark. This is still baby Mark.
He's still growing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And they have this whole thing. The older you are as a Viltrumite, the stronger you get. The more more battles you go in and more battles you survive, the stronger you get. So very much like a Saiyan kind of thing. Mark's been in some battles, and he's fought probably 2 of the strongest Viltrumites between his dad and Conquest. So he's been in some battles.
And he's lost.
Yeah. I mean, he even when he wins, he still loses. So yeah,
that's what happens when you do that. I'll murder me to murder you type of moment. You can't just do that all the time.
Yeah, that doesn't work all the time. Yeah. So, but yeah, we haven't even got peak Mark yet, though. So yeah, just saying. Nolan still has a lot of story left. There's still a lot of story. Thrag we just met, so there's still a lot of stuff with Thrag. So yeah.
Don't think this war is over. Don't think this is all going to be done anytime soon. It's a lot more to get.
Yeah. But cool. Yeah, let's get out of here. We appreciate all you guys coming in and hanging out with us, talking this episode of Invincible. We got 2 episodes left. That's it. 2 more weeks. So make sure you guys come and join us. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right down there. Come and join us the next couple of Thursdays while we finish off this season of Invincible. Leave a comment. Let us know. And if you're watching in the live chat, stick around because we're going to move on to our next topic for the night.
And this is why they want to do The Boys. I just, I'm looking at it like, there's no way, guys. Absolutely no way.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh, we could do polls in StreamYard now. Nice.
Yeah. I was looking at that the other day.
We'll see if it works. But yeah, I think I'm about done for the night, man.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That whole nap made me. I have a lot more energy. But
I got some. I took like a 30-minute nap, putting the kids to sleep, and when I woke up, I just felt like a truck hit me.
Absolute crap. You saw when I got on here, I was like, dude, I couldn't walk straight. I was like, couldn't get down here.
Oh, that's where it pops up.
I was
okay.
I was napping throughout the day, and was like still a little bit tired afterward. I was taking like mini naps throughout the whole day.
Mini naps. Oh man, wish. When I had the 6 weeks off, that's what I was doing. Oh, it's time for the kids to take a nap. All right, see you in an hour. Taking it. Okay, I like that. Can you hide the poll though?
Probably not.
Like, you can hide it and still have it go, and then you can show it. Okay, like and you can like adjust it for where it needs to go. Okay,
trying it out, Mama Bear. Who knew?
Yeah,
we're done for the night.
Yeah, no, we're done. It stops. Oh, and you can resume it. Oh, okay, that's cool. I like that. All right. Oh, look at that. Something coming in. I appreciate that. What was that? Narski music. All right. Look at that. See, we put up a poll just randomly testing it out, and we got
one.
Wait, who is that? It says a mod. Is that you?
That's actually Ashley.
Okay. I was about to say, I was like, wait, it's because I'm like, it's a mod. I was like, wait, who's that?
That's actually Ashley.
Yeah. But we're done. Yeah, we're done. Yeah. That's the poll. Are we done for that? Yes. Also, yes. All right. All right. That was interesting. Let's get out of here. Yeah. Oh man. Like I said, I sent you the email because when we watched the trailer for J.J. Abrams, we brought up the Cloverfield and talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that it could be a secret sequel or have some kind of relation. Okay. Yeah.
I think that is interesting. I hate Cloverfield, but the fact that they can have a sequel to it.
I didn't hate it. But by then I was over the shaky cam shit. I mean, I was barely on it when it started with
found footage.
Yeah, the found footage shit. You know, it works as long as it's like just a little bit. If it's the whole movie, oh man, that gets tiring
a
quick.
Little bit. Yeah. If you get a point of view for action scene, I like that. But the entire time, that shit,
like it worked for was it Blair Witch? Like, that was like one of the first ones that did it. It worked for that, because it played the whole like, is this real? Is it not real? What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
So also the actors were like suing the company because like they use their real names and the company's like, oh, we own your names. And they're like, fuck off, that's my name. What are you talking about? Yeah, it was, and they didn't get paid enough. Like, yeah, look up, there's a whole.
That's why you gotta take percentages of this. This is, that's why you gotta take percentages
I don't
of
think
what the box
it was ever meant to be what it became. So, yeah. But all right, let's get out of here. What's today? Thursday. So tomorrow we'll be watching some more From episodes with Anzo. So make sure you go check out Anzo Big Four Entertainment, Chaos Central. Check them out there. We'll be there tomorrow. I know him and Brandman been talking about Monarch. So make sure you check that out as well.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday we'll talk to boys and we'll watch some Expanse. And yeah,
I gotta show you. My wife got me the best gift ever. Back scratcher.
That is
Coincidentally, I was looking up back scratchers on Amazon.
I was like, you got me a back scratcher?
I've been getting like,
it's the best.
So I hate that itch that you get on your back that you can't quite reach.
It's always right in the middle, like right where you can't get to it. I'm like, dude, I'm actually pretty good at
it.
Yeah. I just do the grizzly bear thing, and I'm like in the corner of a doorway, just working.
I was gonna say when you can't reach it, you're like working that door frame like it's a stripper pole or something.
and my kids come and call me Baloo.
Yeah,
Dad's Baloo.
I know. I was doing it the other day. I was like just sitting there and rubbing on my back, and then I think my younger son saw it and he tried to like mimic it. So he was on the wall going like that. I'm like, "What are you doing?" Little freaking copycat. That kid copies everything.
That's how you know what to do. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Human evolution.
Oh man. Special boy stream. Well, all right.
I think we should. We can do some type of boys thing. We'll do that on Saturday. We'll talk about it.
Yep. Yeah. We'll do that and then switch over to Expanse. Well. All right. But I am tired. I'm about to go ice my knee again.
Mm-hmm.
I had an ice pack on it the entire. This thing is like lukewarm now. So about to go ice my knee and get some sleep. But cool. Yeah, we appreciate you guys. See you tomorrow on Anzo's stream. See you guys on Saturday. Talking boys and Expanse, and then Monday. I don't even know. We'll
We
More
have a lot of
TV,
stuff to watch. I
movies.
mean, come on, there's so much TV, so much movies, there's so much stuff going on. So we'll figure out something. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So.
Yeah.
Oh, and maybe we can talk. They Will Kill You because that was
oh
fun.
yeah. We should talk about they Will Kill You. I'm down for that. All right. All right. But yeah, let's get out of here. Everyone have a good night, have a good weekend, and we will see you guys later.
Peace.
Night, everyone.